the most successful is also where Giovanna thrives.
Yeah, absolutely. And that strike throw game that Giovanna excels at really does shut down a lot of Anji's spin game if you're just getting thrown constantly. And we have SPO rocking Giovanna here in our very first game of the night.
It's a great block and a nice punish. Footsie's out for MacMens. Knockdown with the fan. Actually chooses not to go for the knockdown. Instead, it's the 6P anti-air into the extension. Drops the combo, though.
So unfortunate though, but man, SPO is having a hard time getting out of the corner, I would say, but they're able to just brawl their way out here, trying to go for the neutral jump, bait something out there.
Yeah, MacMens doing a good job so far. Just really, in footsies and movement in general, MacMens is doing an amazing job of just playing about as good as you can.
Yeah, wow. And there's that strike throw immediately coming up. I like that, the PRC backwards. You see the BRC, you know that he's probably going to want to press something, so I like the idea to play it a little bit more safe, utilizing those plus frames to keep the pressure going, but MacMen's able to get out of the corner here.
Close slash follow-up, bursts out actually, wants to try and win this round. Can you blame him though? 50 meter available for Gio, fast RC, and there's the extension. SPO, very good stuff on the pressure. Unexpected to go for the far slash after that. Yeah,
and then that double hitting low, you know, it comes out so fast and catches people. They're always expecting that overhead there from Giovanna or the plus frames. You really need to watch your ankles.
Interesting burst there from SPO, actually trying to get some momentum. It's a good whiff punish though.
All right, plus frames there. Good things for MacMens to block, but gets counter hit in the air. It's going to be a ton of damage, but knocks to the other side.
It's okay, even losing the corner, it's still a decent situation. Gets the throw, has RC, chooses not to spend it.
Oh, the OTG with the red RC, but unfortunately not able to pick up after that there.
Uh-oh, MacMens is getting started though. There's another throw, goes into the butterfly, fakes it out, was looking for the super, maybe a wake-up YRC, something of that nature, but it does not come out. Now MacMen's back on the pressure here.
All SPO needs is one touch, and there is just the standing 5P there. And shouts to Radio Red Mage for the subscription. We appreciate you, homie.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. The boy Ian, appreciate you. First tournament playing from Nebraska. Okay, we Midwest now.
Yo, all the way in Nebraska.
That's fire, that's fire. So, with the first game going to SPO, I mean, SPO just playing the matchup pretty well. MacMens, a player that we know often to adapt well, though. I mean, as you have to do with Anji. Is got to do a better job of maintaining the pace. Was setting the pace early on and was doing a decent job, but when SPO chose to speed up, MacMen's kind of lost control of the wheel, man. You have to exert control in matchups like this. As soon as Giovanna starts to play wild, that's when you're gonna kind of lose out.
Yeah, I like that you mentioned that too, because it's not only just in this matchup, it's with Anji in general.
Yes.
Anji is not a reactive style character. He absolutely has to control the neutral game and control the pace of the match if he wants any chance of succeeding. And right now, SPO is just being absolutely brutal on top of MacMens.
And now it's starting to jump out of the fan too, punishing everything that he needs to. Nice block on the cross up though.
Blocking again.
MacMens knew he was going to be able to crouch under that. Great throw tech, but there's a counter hit, and that's absolutely going to be enough. No drops.
Yeah, tried to go for the fancy air combo there. Probably could have played it a little bit safer and just went straight for super. But
ooh, big win from MacMens there for getting the burst and might be able to get more.
Oh my god, a big counter hit there on the far H. Doesn't try to go for an extension there, wasn't confident it would be able to combo, and wow, MacMen's able to bring it back off of one dropped combo from SPO.
That is a nightmare situation for SPO, especially having spent the burst there. You invested to try and secure, and MacMen somehow finds a way to close it.
All right, there's the dust, the combo into butterfly there. Not too much after it, but at least getting him thinking.
Good punish there.
Yep.
Up and found his knockdown, 50 meter available still.
We're seeing over time that MacMens is getting more and more used to these cross-up situations. There's a great burst as well to reset neutral full screen.
Backdash is incredible. Is able to punish the far slash, gets the conversion there on the 6H. Now kind of has to wait here, guard crush.
Tries to go for the falling overhead. All right, there's the low option there. RC straight into super, don't even give SPO a chance to burst.
Yeah,
perfect.
As SPO, you've got to burst immediately in that situation. But it's one of those ones where you don't often expect Anji to be able to go straight into super. He does have a super that's a little more particular than a lot of the rest of the cast. So smart on MacMens to recognize he had put himself in a situation to be able to just burn the meter like that.
Yeah, absolutely. And incredibly great work there from MacMens to just turn it around. Like we were saying, you need to be able to control the pace of the game. And after that one round comeback, MacMens was in charge the entire time. SPO was the one having to answer to the situations that MacMens was putting them in.
I think the craziest thing, too, is that most of the adjustment from MacMens is he's just standing like a half character length away, a little farther than he was going a lot more for throw, was getting a lot closer, and it was unintentionally giving SPO more room to be able to get out. MacMens spending a little bit more time a tiny bit farther away has actually been paying off so well, but as I say that, again, blown up by the 2D. An incredible button here from Giovanna.
Yeah, and we're starting to see that adjustment too from SPO, trying to be a little less aggressive, playing more of that whiff punish style with the 2D here.
2D and dash up 5K are about as good as it gets there for Giovanna, so good to get on that, but there throws the FD.
Yeah, one important thing to note here, though, is that MacMens is capitalizing on big damage off of these stray hits. Like right there, just straight into RC, gonna close out that round.
Same thing there, just cutting it early with the super, able to get the kill. MacMens continuing to dominate here, and like we said, it's all down to pacing. MacMens got to keep this up.
Yeah, the confidence there to go for the round start spin was definitely banking on SPO being a little more aggressive at the start. Doesn't work out too well, though, and is put into the corner, has to fight their way out now. There's a big counter hit, had to burst it to stay alive.
Oh, because the Clash was able to go for the 6P. There's the 6H to follow up. MacMens is continuing to find these. Oh, dude, a dominant performance here at that half character length range.
Yep, and just enough time to break the wall. And what we saw there is most of the time MacMens was going for those low options after Fujin finally just cashed out on the overhead here to get massive damage and the wall break as well. This is looking incredibly solid here for MacMens now, jumping over the spiral arrow.
Oh, meters available though. SPO chooses not to go into the super. It's not going to go for the wall break. Instead, it's going to be a fast RC, and the YRC off the jump pushes him a little too far.
Clean counter hit though, but Anji a little bit heavy, wasn't able to pick up with the 5K, but that counter hit should close it out right there, straight into spinning dog kick. That is going to take out that round.
Yeah, and that is the perfect example of what happens on the other side. MacMens loses control a little bit, and just an inch is all she needs. She's able to get the close slash here. Pushes to the corner, not able to break, but that's honestly a better situation. Get yourself a clean little reset.
Yeah, they could have absolutely broken if they went for a special cancel, but they did not want it. They wanted to hold on. Oh,
no. A nightmare of a burst from MacMens. Breaks the wall, so off the shatter, he's dead.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a raw combo right off of the baited burst, straight into super. It was over. Even if he had more health left, just the reset there from the burst would have absolutely done it. And here we go, SPO up 2-1 now over MacMens when it was looking like MacMens was pretty much going to run this entire thing back.
Yeah, I mean, MacMens, that just comes down to unfortunate timing. Was expecting the combo route to be a re-jump there. Giovanna stays grounded. It's just a tough guess. It's really, really difficult. Not something you like to see, but it's understandable when you think about it in the context of what happened, right?
Yeah, incredibly unfortunate, but here we are going into what could be our last game now. Starting off strong, though, for MacMens with a nice counter hit, getting the low option after the Fujin.
Yeah, force the burst. Counter Fujin's a really strong starter, especially at that distance. Just was pretty much at the wall already.
All right, I like the hop forward to keep the pressure going as Giovanna is recovering.
Just like this, backdashing, okay, connection, a little bit extra damage.
Full combo, and there we go with the wake-up counter super. MacMens had 100 meter, let him know.
No reason not to. Definitely a great situation there. You have burst, you have max meter. Oh, there's no reason. You absolutely have to rip it.
For sure.
Fujin the low has consistently from that spacing been able to stop Giovanna from dashing up and pressuring.
Oh man, there's the shimmy there to get the big counter hit, forcing the burst out of MacMens. And one thing when fighting Giovanna, you kind of have to play her like you're fighting Soul. It's those preemptive stubs, right? You have to press as she's coming in and try and hit her onto her approach and control that neutral game. And that is exactly what MacMens is doing here now.
Wasn't able to block the second overhead though. Nice tech. And a better backdash. Dude, the way these guys are using grounded movement to avoid each other is so strong.
Oh no, drops the far slash conversion there, but gets the run-up throw anyway.
Oh my god, finesse. Takes a casual stroll forwards, takes a casual stroll backwards, is able to bait. Oh man, 6P.
Yeah, that was incredibly smart to go for, knowing that he had just done Wake Up Super the round before. And a lot of times when you do a Wake Up Super to somebody, it puts the idea in their head of, oh, well, now I'm going to do it in response.
Of course.
So baiting it out at the last second, knowing you have the life lead, you have the meter. If we would have saw a Wake Up Super, we might have even seen the counter super there too from Anji.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, it's just one of those things. But we've taken it to a game 5 here. Historically, we have been known to, I mean, Signer hit it on the head. Historically, we've been known for a lot of 3-0s in the beginning here. We're starting off close as hell.
Yeah, absolutely. If this is anything to tell for the rest of the night, it's going to be a great tournament.
They're all great tournaments, Shelburne.
Well, even better, you know, elevated, right?
Oh, is able to get the throw punish. So starting off strong as MacMens. That's a great backdash there from SBO, though.
All right, going for the low option there. And then the 2P to stub the approach there from SBO. All right, 2K2D back into Butterfly here. And tries to go for the fan this time. Nice counter hit 6P, gets nice corner pressure too, but just a little too far away with the throw attempt.
Oh, and maybe a little bit of an execution error there, trying to go for the re-jump. Runs up and gets the throw. Ooh! That was really close.
So much meter on deck as well. It's going to be a very tough round for us. Oh, yep, that's it. Immediately, just fast RC straight into the close slash to close out that round. We are now on set point here for MacMens. But a massive counter hit 5H there from SBO to start off the round.
Yeah, actually didn't get too much else after it, though. Jumps over the throw. Knew MacMens was going to lean into that. Had gone for it last time. Over again. Finds a double overhead. Breaks the wall. Does not break with super, though. Missed opportunity, potentially.
And holding on to that next confirm. Absolutely has to go into meter.
Oh my god, dude, blocking everything.
I really like what they're trying to do here. They have the meter building up, just trying to go for that one stray hit. They know all they need is for him to mess up with one flip kick, and they will get the confirm. And there we go. SBO now at set point as well. This is final game, final round between these two.
MacMen 6P, what an answer. Got the answer, that is it. Okay, that could have been way worse.
Great escape there, though. And there's the throw into the corner. This is exactly what Giovanna needs, but unfortunately gets tossed to the corner themselves.
Oh, trying to go for the fast RC on the attempt. Dude started the overhead, was expecting him to have the reaction time to see that.
All right, use those plus frames. It gets the counter hit in the air. Try to make this burst safe. You know it's got to come soon. There it is, right at the very end. Great positioning.
Oh, was able to go for the RC.
God.
Do you have enough damage, though? I don't think it's enough. Needs one more.
Meter.
2D does connect and dashes up. You see how much meter he has, and you still dash up. I wish I was as confident about anything as MacMens was in that 2K, because that was
fire. That was pretty fire.
Dude, SBO is on the brink of defeat. Has chosen to go Baiken in this game, and has been looking really, really strong. Was one away from top 8 last week, I believe.
Yeah, up here against CMB, rocking Eno. And this is a really interesting matchup as well. I think Baiken has a lot of really good abilities to lock down a lot of Eno's movement. Baiken herself is also a very airborne character, very similar to Eno, right? And look, we're seeing it right now. Just tethering Eno back and forth in these loops here.
This is just... oh, straight into the super.
Did he just try to parry?
Yes.
Oh, and there's the parry there to close it out.
Oh my god, and a grip of damage on that parry. CrownThunder in a chaotic first round is able to lock that down.
That was interesting, though. The wake-up parry, did that somehow negate the command grab, or was it just mistimed? I couldn't really tell there.
I'm not sure. I think she like parried it, but didn't get the animation, is what it looked like.
So here we go, throwing out those 2 H's. Going to get a nice little confirm here and a hard knockdown.
Tatami into the throw. Great tech from CMB, though.
This is what I mean. Baiken is really good at controlling that airspace, the places where Eno likes to be. She's got so many far-reaching normals that 2H is so good, sweeps the ground so Stroke cannot get underneath it. She just has a lot of like tools that are basically walls to not allow Eno to approach.
So honestly, that is one of the things, is we use that word a ton, but I'm glad we're getting to actually see that word in full effect here. It's like, we always use control as like a buzzword, but that's what you need as Baiken. Like, Baiken is trying to, like, the character is only designed to do, like, really one thing, which is, like, just control pacing, right? Whether it's tethering yourself to your opponent and being able to get that down, whether it's using parry to try and put people on notice. There's a lot of stuff that comes through, and Baiken, she leans into that.
Yeah, and you actually have to be way more on point with her parry, with the way that it works in this game. Not very active at all, but you get a pretty good chunk of damage as a reward off of it.
Misspaced, heard that, okay. So the parry was a little too far to be able to actually connect with the super.
And the Tatami is also really good at negating note as well. That air Tatami, able to shut down that note approach as well from Eno. But here we just see CrownThunder controlling, of course, like you said, that pacing, that space, has CMB right where they want them.
Okay, kind of escape from there. CMB plays a more reserved Eno than I'm used to seeing. Definitely Trying to win out in these footsie situations. That's a really nice use of the 2K2D.
Yeah, that BRC was actually so interesting. Knowing that Baiken was going to go to the other side, so making sure that you RC so you get the punish, that is a safe jump there, absolutely. No, it isn't! What do I know, right?
It looked, I mean, you convinced me. I absolutely was. I was already getting my mental fortitude together to be like, yeah, he blocked it.
It almost always is for Eno, right?
Yeah, but a little bit mistimed. Good check from CrownThunder there. 6P. I mean, Eno has an incredibly strong 6P, so something you're going to see very often against aerial opponents or not.
Yeah, there's a massive counter hit, drops the combo unfortunately there, and is going to allow CrownThunder to fight their way out of the corner and get some pressure going. They're tethered now. We saw what happened the very first game when they were tethered.
Forced to burst. Still in there though. He's able to get away. YRC. Nice blue beat.
All right, gets the overhead. There's the burst there from CrownThunder. They think they can take this still. And what a confirm! Are we going to see the gun? No, we go straight into the move super here. Wow. That's going to wall break and kill, absolutely. No!
Oh my god.
What do I know? What do I know? I keep saying absolutely this is going to happen.
Oh,
there we go.
And then the overhead had an RC to follow up to CrownThunder. Great way to show on that one.
That was a hell of a confirm,
It seriously was. It definitely was. I mean, that's one thing that we talk about Ramoya a lot, because I mean, she's nasty.
Oh,
but that's one thing she was talking about is the air confirms from this character are incredibly strong and definitely underexplored and underutilized. I mean, CrownThunder has done the homework.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like I've said a few times before, Baiken is very much an airborne character. You wouldn't think it because of the parry, but she likes to spend a lot of time in the air throwing out the Tommies, throwing out her really great air buttons, and getting incredible air confirms that have amazing corner carry, especially in this game.
Yeah, I mean, JD's not the same, but it's still very good.
And CrownThunder is doing such a good job, too, at just fighting their way out of the corner. CMB is putting them in the corner a lot, but they cannot hold them there at all.
Tommy into the throw, strapped in. Oh, and the gold burst, very smart. But CrownThunder wakes up with the mash. Really nice stuff. And instant air dashing out of that situation.
And CMB is just trying to jump back out of pressure, but it is not working. Just getting tethered again. This time, same side mix-up into throw. And CrownThunder is sitting on set point now.
CrownThunder's actual use of the tatami in those strapped-in situations is kind of ridiculous. I have not seen someone utilize it that well,
yeah,
at least for the strike-throw game.
A lot of it, too, is very specific in order to time it to be real. But when you're playing against a character like Eno, who does not have a reversal unless she has meter, it's kind of, you know, she can't call out the stuff that's fake, to be honest.
My god, is able to find the parry. Dashes up and gets the throw now. Mix up time in the corner. Tatami, absolutely, that's real.
Yep, that combo should kill with the super here. Might scale just a little bit, though, but the wall break damage might be enough to close it out. It is. And CrownThunder taking it 3-0. Very clean here. Great Baiken gameplay starting off.
Yeah, very impressed for sure. I mean, CrownThunder is one of those players that has been hanging out in the chat.
Young LZ always rocking Nagoriyuki here.
And hereticMAGICMAN, I believe, actually used to be an Eno player.
Yes. I remember that because the magic.
Yes.
And Eno's the wedge.
Okay, got the counter hit burst, keep in the corner here. Good from Young LZ and finds the throw. So the mix-up game continues here. Pops the blood. Actually guaranteed the block on that, I think.
Oh man, massive counter hit to H there. This should be enough to close it out.
The blood has stopped draining though, so he actually is going to be able to get back up.
And then just immediately, immediately pressing close slash.
He has meter, RC once.
Oh no, drops the combo, unfortunate. Could have gone into super there to finish it out, but that's all right. Able to close it out with the 2P there in the corner.
Back into it again there. Young LZ, great control. I really actually believe that he set himself up with that close slash to make that a guaranteed block on the blood pop, but that is going to be hereticMAGICMAN finding the counter hit again. After the knockdown, uses the tatami. Tries to steal the turn, but no, he knows.
Yeah, you have to be really careful when you're tethered. Sometimes when you're against these characters like Nagoriyuki, tethering yourself is more like locking yourself in a cage with them.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the same with there's quite a few characters where you you're risking it all being tethered. So here comes the super. That should be enough to kill. That's going to even the rounds up here.
Yeah, that time, hereticMAGICMAN, every time he went for the tether, he was doing backdashes into air buttons to try and get that little instant overhead, whereas Young LZ was expecting him to come in close, so you saw he whipped that throw and paid for it.
A little too predictable there with the close slash. 5K 2D, though.
Whipped bite, but still gets punished for it, even though they spend the PRC. Had to spend the burst, though, to keep the corner, and still gets hit with a nice counter hit. We're going back to mid-screen here to Tommy pressure.
Ooh, the last time is a little misspace. That's okay. He's able to get out for free, and there's a 6P. Fukio forward, but didn't want anything else. Didn't like the look. Goes for the shot. Had a big read. I can't fault you for it. If it hits, you win.
Yeah, especially when they're about to build up that meter anyway. There it is, 50 meter on deck if they needed it. Didn't even need it to close out that game, though. hereticMAGICMAN taking the first one.
I think that's a really good call from hereticMAGICMAN, and something I'd like to see from more Baiken players, especially in matchups like this. If you have a good read, and like you said, you're getting closer to your next meter coming up, sometimes it's okay to just guess and shoot. If that shot, the risk reward on the shot is incredibly skewed in your favor, as long as the other character can't just kill you from full screen on reaction to it. Like obviously something like Soul will see during the super flash, he is mashing Vortex and he's gonna come murder you.
Yeah, absolutely.
But like Nagoriyuki, full screen, what's he really gonna do, right?
Yeah, and a lot of Nagoriyuki players at full screen like to press buttons anyway.
Yep.
So you're just trying to call out that 2S or that 5H. And just triple overhead here, good God.
Tommy extension here, chain forward.
Yep. Wow.
Not a real thing, trying to steal the turn. Good knowledge again from young LZ.
And that's what we're talking about, the whiff punish with the gun. It travels so fast.
Yeah, I mean, these two characters have the two best projectiles in the game, low-key.
For real.
Like,
again, gets 6P'd out of the Kabari follow-up there. All right, hereticMAGICMAN cannot lean into that anymore, but oh my God. Yo, he hit him with the Indiana Jones, bro. You gonna pop? Gun.
No way, dude. That was amazing. But young LZ is displaying a pretty sick like matchup knowledge here. I mean, it's always important to know that those Kabari follow-ups, like you said, are almost never real. So a lot of those situations, you can just mash, you can just 6P. If she misspaced it, you can just throw her.
All right, there's the forced out young LZ here. Oh, tried to go for it again that time, but was just a little too slow on the draw. You saw the counter hit pop up.
Max meter available, but is going to go through the wall off the tatami. I love that. I couldn't agree more.
Gonna get the 6H afterwards? Of course. PRC'd in the throw. Young LZ. All right, we see you.
Yeah, I mean, Round Start Super there is incredible. Having a 50 meter available, there's just no reason not to. It's something you always have to consider, is that is it becomes a much lower risk option when you have those meters.
Yeah, but unfortunately a good read there on the bite attempt from hereticMAGICMAN, able to get a nice grip of damage as well, but the burst gets baited out from young LZ. Doesn't spend the meter though.
Oh, close last afterwards. He's gone for bite or throw in almost every single one of those situations. And then he 5Ks the backdash, young LZ.
Sheesh.
Dude, what a read, man.
Yep, tying this up 1-1 here. Both these players incredibly high caliber, and they're both showing incredibly solid matchup knowledge as well.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, a lot of these places, not only they have both stopped the two most egregious turn steals that both of them go for. hereticMAGICMAN has parried 2 normals after raw Fukio forward, and young LZ has been throwing and counter hitting hereticMAGICMAN for trying to go for follow-ups after the chain. So they both are punishing the hell out of each other for usually what is the most guaranteed free turn steal type of stuff that people let you get away with.
Yeah, exactly. You can't use those kind of tactics though when you're at this level. And there we go, the juggle into the corner there, gonna get the follow-up with the wall break. Baiken already with 50 meter on deck, going in with a positive bonus, but young LZ contesting right at the round start, paying off in their favor.
2H, got the hit again, but bursts a little too far. There's the RC to continue the pressure here. 6H to break the wall. Max meter though for hereticMAGICMAN. Be careful about how you whiff. Absolutely, he's gonna shoot you.
And just a run-up close slash with the counter hit as well. You can't even super jump over it as Nagoriyuki, and there's the 2D to close out that round.
Yeah, full screen, shoot the gun. No reason not to. Very strong decision.
All right, far slash into 2H, juggle with the tatami. We're gonna run up throw. Here's the tether. What's the mix-up gonna be? Gets thrown.
They're just trying to keep it solid here. The dash backwards is usually an incredibly safe option. Makes the tatami meaty in most situations against most characters.
Again, just constantly tethering. Knows that young LZ doesn't really have an answer to it.
Oh no, 2S can get a follow-up. Oh, and shimmies backwards because the tether had just ran out.
Yeah, we're going to go into that triple slash sequence in order to get the full coast-to-coast combo and get a nice grip of blood back as well.
Reach back. Oh, the throw this time.
Like
that is, now we've reached layer 3. Young LZ shut down layer 1, layer 2 came through from MAGICMAN, and now layer 3 is, he's doing it and he's faking it and backdashing. Oh my god, they're too sick.
Into gun for the punish too.
Oh, they're too sick. That was such a good bait. I love high level strive is it's so nasty.
I really like this matchup between these two characters, Baiken and Nagoriyuki, because honestly, I feel like it feels sort of even, you know?
Hey, definitely.
It feels like they both have great tools to deal with each other.
I'll say for myself, having an asterisk next to it, it definitely feels evenish. Just watching. I mean, Baiken can control a lot of the crazy stuff that Nagoriyuki's known for, just like egregiously turn stealing and like fighting out situations. Baiken can deal with that, just like this. She's just brawling out. Got the hit there, was able to use the RC. Burst comes through. Young LZ tried to 2H, too close to the sun. Baiken's able to contest.
Another Yozansen goes for 2 of them again and gets the wall break there after the counter hit this time. And just gun, trying to chip out. That was so smart. Young LZ immediately saw it and went, oh god, I'm going to die. And the great FD there from Young LZ to stay alive.
Another great situation for sure. Went for the Beyblade, is able to get the block. Oh, 6P contests again.
Drops the flow slash, unfortunately. And the burst goes through, but just going to get punished really badly here now. Can you see a super? No, goes for the RC instead, trying to get a nice corner carry here.
Okay, so off that one unfortunate pop here, Young LZ is down to the last situation here. Chip is a factor, and it is going to be the thing to close it. So hereticMAGICMAN is going to take it. This is going to be Nagoriyuki versus Faust here, and Apotheosis has said himself that Faust is kind of a demon for him. He thinks it's a matchup that his character definitely wins, but he's been having a lot of trouble playing it.
See, there's not a whole lot of high-level Faust experience out there, to be honest. They're very few and far between in Stride. So learning how to deal with a lot of the intricacies of his character and the mayhem that he creates can be actually pretty difficult, especially when you're playing a very grounded character like Nagoriyuki.
And this is a matchup that we've seen often, and the problem with this matchup is this. Blood gauge gets high enough to where Apotheosis can't really do anything to actually fight back, and Lapriz just gets to throw every single item in the book. Just gets to test his RNG, play the slots. There's the Meteor.
Trying to go for the overhead there. Knocks the Afro with the 5D, though, and gets it on top of him.
Okay. Sets it on fire. The timer is rolling.
FD, no!
And there, we saw a great example of that. Lapriz was able to push Apotheosis to the corner, get his blood to 2 meters, and then at that point, he just throws 6 items in a row and then goes for, what's that? And just rips the super.
Yeah, we talked about how Nagoriyuki has really massive buttons, but so does Faust. And Faust is able to shut down a lot of these more neutral-heavy characters that are the big bodies, you know?
Yeah.
Faust also historically has a pretty good matchup against Potemkin as well. Characters that can't really maneuver around a lot of his gimmicks. Yeah, characters that can't really maneuver around a lot of his gimmicks, like Nagoriyuki, have a really hard time dealing with it.
Then big normals like that, actually unintentionally hitting that little mini Faust. 2K actually forced a burst out of that.
All right, I like that. Back up, get the little homies out. That's going to cover your approach here, but doesn't have the meter to approach, unfortunately.
Oh, double overhead, gets the trumpet. Oh, and this is a nightmare. Here it comes.
These items.
Good luck, my friend.
So many bombs coming out as well. And the mini Faust knocking the bombs over, forcing the FD out.
Yeah, I mean, look at the blood gauge. He has no resources to fight back with. The Fukio forward comes through, but he's net neutral.
Oh, nice bite there to close up that round. What you saw was Lapriz was able to get the confirm off of the 2K there from Faust, but decided not to confirm into anything else because they were trying to bait out the burst. And that came back to haunt them.
Oh my god, double 6As. Look at the damage here. Lapriz losing control of this for sure.
But that's the flip side, right? Faust does not have the greatest defense.
What a block! What a block! But this, okay, dude, that is a hell of a round from Apotheosis, dude. What a way to send it. You're gonna see that one on Twitter later. He's a clipper. He loves to send the clips out, so.
You see, the thing about it is where Faust can control that neutral game a lot, he kind of lacks in the up-close defensive options.
Yes.
And while he can deal with certain characters, he's pretty decent against, say, like a Millia because his 2S is such a good anti-air tool.
Yes. Against
a character like Nagoriyuki style of offense, Faust really crumbles once he gets on top of him. So that game plan is to absolutely lame out Nagoriyuki. You do not want them to even get halfway across the screen to you.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Faust is a character that when he is in control, can play some CQC. But overall, it is not a situation that you want to set yourself up for.
Yep,
but
you're seeing the switch now.
We're going to see the swap, yeah. So it is going to be this Giovanna that we've seen quite a few times from Lapriz. But, I mean, this is a matchup that Apotheosis is used to. I'm sure that Apotheosis is probably dancing in his chair because he, like he said, as Faust he considers like a personal demon for himself. He does not like the matchup.
Yeah, he already managed to get the gold burst out there from Lapriz for no payoff as well. Oh, trying to keep him in the corner.
Trying to go for the tricky stuff here.
Oh my god. Yeah, Apotheosis is definitely looking like he feels a lot more comfortable in this matchup. Starting off with a perfect already.
Yeah, between that and the burst bait, Apotheosis is looking very strong here. Gets this cancel there, but it doesn't matter. Fukio's afterwards and looked for the jump loop, but it does not work out.
Yeah, trying to go for a little fancy combo there and gets tossed. Well, tosses Lapriz back into the corner as well, and there's the close slash, catching the backdash, going straight into super. This should be it. Maybe not quite.
Pixel.
Should be a pixel.
I'm calling it Pixel. Absolutely.
You're right, literally the magic pixel. You can't even see it, and there's the chip out.
Yeah, I had to wake up with the FD there. There was nothing else that could have possibly happened. So Apotheosis takes the second one here. And the matchup was looking way better as Faust. I know that Lapriz might be a little more uncomfortable in the matchup, but it just seemed more fluid. It seemed more fluid for sure.
For sure, and they definitely were controlling space a lot more. Switching over to Giovanna after just losing one game, when you were playing really well as Faust, I think might have been a little bit of an oversight. A little bit of a mistake, but it's going to stick with the Giovanna here. They feel confident that they're a lot better in this matchup.
And Lapriz says he's comfortable with the Faust, it's just annoying. I respect that. I mean, annoying matchups definitely be like that. Oh my god, tried to boost his own blood.
I love the goal burst though on the bite attempt. We now have a 100-meter Giovanna on deck.
Ooh, okay. Kind of finesse there. He's got to go 5 feet. Backdash is out of plus frames. In the corner, too. I mean, Nagoriyuki does have an incredible backdash.
Yeah, and when you backdash in the corner with that many, exactly, you're keeping yourself so close you're able to get an optimal punish as well. Very smart idea there from Apotheosis with a great bar slash anti-air. Going to cash out on the damage here.
I mean, you're still available, goes for the 5D. Very nice stuff with the RC. That's going to be Apotheosis setting himself up for a potential match point here.
All right, the triple slash theory is going to get some blood back for that as well. 6H counter hit. Again with a meaty 6H. Lapriz trying to fight their way out, but can't escape. Apotheosis spending the burst to stay.
Okay, Lapriz dashing up. Nice 5K. Oh, good extension in the PRC.
Whoa, what a pickup there with the PRC, getting the wall break as well. Apotheosis still has 50-meter on deck. Oh my god, they did not. They did not.
I was expecting the burst too, was trying to bait the burst there. Lapriz does not let it go. And that is a 3-0 for Apotheosis.
You just gonna pretend that that jump straight into BRC
hey, you know what I'm saying?
Did not happen?
I can't give, listen, I am reluctant to give Apotheosis too much credit.
You know, the flow of the game, and it is very hard to keep the gorilla that is Soul Bad Guy in a cage, right? Which is exactly what Anji needs to do if they want to succeed against a Soul player on the level of Mike.
Mike needs to be careful about 6S, though. 6S is something that might get him into trouble if MacMens starts to get a read on it. Being able to go for the spin through it. Blocks the Vortex, big punish. So far, MacMens is looking very solid. Just going for the lows there and extending pressure. Let's look at the wrist gauge, actually.
Yeah, I really like this patient game plan here for MacMens, staying just outside of the bar slash range from Soul, but there's the clean hit DP straight into a nice coast-to-coast combo. Gonna break the wall as well.
Casual, you know, Fafnir to push him through. 50-meter available, though, for MacMens. He's able to go for the jump. Gonna extend himself a little bit here, a little for the fans.
And all that work that MacMens did was just gone from one confirm from Mike.
Ooh, I love that close slash 2D. Oh, and is able to spin through, so now 50-meter available.
Yeah, that's the kind of situation where he was just a little mistimed. He thought the spin was going to end. Probably should have gone for a throw instead.
Okay. Oh, 5K though. Maybe forgot.
All right, trying to zone out with the gunflame here in the 6P and the attempted jump in.
Yeah, I mean, that's just standard play there, being able to spend yourself a little bit of time to be able to get the 6P, throwing those fireballs baited out.
And you see right at that round start, Mike Saftig went for the 6S, and MacMens immediately spun a round start. MacMens is starting to get a feel for it, wanting to spin through that 6S to get a nice punish because it has very high recovery.
Oh my god, just pushes the dash macro and never lets go.
Fast RC, keep the pressure going. Look at that risk gauge, nearly maxed out. That's going to be some extra damage there off the first couple hits. Clean hit DP is going to wall splat, using the 5H to break the wall. Just a sliver of health left.
Oh, and one hit bandit into the 5K. Mike Saftig does it again.
Yeah, and what's Anji going to press there? Anji has some of the slowest buttons in the game. Not going to be able to really contest.
That's was my proposed fix for Anji.
Give him a 4-frame?
4-frame 5K.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the only things he needs to feel better.
Or 4-frame 2P even.
Yeah, something. Give him something. I think it should be 5K, but I'm down for whatever button. Anji needs, #Anji needs a 4-frame, for sure. For me, at least.
I know they buffed some of the faster buttons in the most recent patch, but I can't remember what they buffed Anji to. He might have a 4-frame for all I know. It might be 2P.
I don't think he does, but somebody in the chat will definitely know. Please help me. Oh, nice spin, but a gold burst from Mike. Oh my god.
That was a great oh my god. Pack it up.
5-frame. He got lowered to 5-frame. He needs a 4-frame.
Bro.
Dude, with that, meter spent. Let's go for the positive bonus here. Dashes up into the fan. Mike said, plus frames be damned. I'm getting aggressive here, but there's a nice punish.
No burst on deck for Mike, too. This is MacMen's chance. Oh, I love the RC back and gets hit by the butterfly. Oh, the overhead, fast RC overhead JK. Not able to close it out, though. MacMen still has a fighting chance with this meter.
Oh,
but Mike
just jumps back in Bandit Bringers. Whew.
Yeah, wow. I mean, Mike knows how to dial it up and then reel it back when they need to. Didn't want to overextend there. Had a pretty substantial life lead, but did not want to overextend. Just allowed MacMens to push themselves a little too far and able to take that round.
An X isn't getting afterwards, though. 6H, not enough of a punish. Unfortunately, was just a hair too far. That's one of those things where when you block it from Soul, you've got to make it hurt or he's just going to keep doing it. And
we're seeing MacMens trying to spin in neutral here, but nothing is working out. It's just whiffing there. Mike is playing way too patient for that. All right, see, that patience starting to pay off, though. It's allowing MacMens to throw out the butterfly in neutral.
2D into the revolver, gets the counter hit, dashes up for the damage on the DP.
Oh no, try to go for the JD, but was unfortunately holding a button. All right.
Missed 6P there, was trying to bait the burst. MacMens, one more shot. Push into the low, good 2P. We've seen that so often from him, and there's the RC. The burst comes out from Mike.
Next interaction is gonna close this out. Oh my god, the burst in the DP, perfect burst position there.
But now Pixel Each, oh my god, 6H beats the 6P.
I don't think that was 6P. I think he was actually trying to go for Bandit there and accidentally got Wild Throw.
Wild Throw?
Like I just
saw him stuck the arm out and I assumed, good lord.
Yeah, it looked like he whipped Wild Throw and was trying to go for Bandit in neutral.
Oh, okay.
All right, nice counter hit here. Oh my god, the 6H to catch the star. But force launch and the reset with the overhead. MacMens. Oh my god, the magic pixel.
Oh no, I've seen this movie before. Okay, nice trade. Ooh, that was terrifying. Yeah, that was yeah, I don't know. It looked like as soon as when I see Soul stick the right arm out, I'm like, oh, 6P, he's dead. Like every time, yeah.
Yeah, where's our instant rewind, Roberto?
Come on, dude.
Right,
production. It's only at majors. Production has put me off. I'm not happy. I need a refund. Come on, bro. 1-to-1 though.
MacMen showing off, you know, how capable Anji actually can be in the right hands. People are still really down on Anji, even in the latest patch. He is one of the weaker characters in the game, but he can put in work in the right hands, right?
Every character can win, and every character has matchups where they're more than viable. And I think that while this is a very hard matchup for Anji, like you said, MacMens is proving that it is winnable.
All right, the 2K OTG. just throwing out these factors here, building up that risk gauge, getting some chip damage. But MacMens has been doing a really good job at even just brawling with Soul in these close range situations. There's the PRC. Oh my god, Galaxy Brain.
MacMens is nasty as hell.
Bow down. Holy hell.
30 meter left, gets the burst out there with the 6H, jumps over, the trade comes through. I love the backdash, but doesn't actually commit to anything afterwards, and Mike takes advantage now, but there's the 2D. What a counter hit.
Massive conversion as well, and the OTG with the JH. MacMens trying to put this up 2-1 here.
Oh, backdash success. Catches it, 6P. Mike is starting to go for a little more shimmies here, trying to finesse. And by finesse, I mean break the door down here with the 6H.
There's the far slash counter hit. Great conversion there. But he's going to spend this meter. Yep. Doesn't get the clean hit DP, unfortunately, there. Just allowing MacMens enough time to get out. RC to keep the pressure going after the blocked overhead.
Mike's so willing to down back there, was committed to just holding out until the end of that situation.
Oh, what a whip punish. Not able to get the Fujin afterwards, though.
Oh, what a backdash. Still alive, though. MacMens looking for that one hit. Mike is going to be able to get burst in the end, but there's the whiff H. That's one of the hardest things to deal with, dude.
Yep, watch your feet.
Okay. Just block for the revolver.
Yeah, and the absolute patience there at round start as well. Both players showing so much respect to each other. There's a nice jump in, anti-air, missed input. Oh my god.
Oh my god, what a call out.
Not able to convert, but he's able to convert off this butterfly, forcing the burst out of Mike.
Okay. That's how much. Oh, nice 5K though. Gets the anti-air, and the JD is able to stick. So now 50 meter available, half the life is gone. Resetting to neutral here, but MacMens, what a read and what a block.
I like noticing that the block on the JK jumped backwards with the jump cancel 2 to create the space.
Oh, okay. Block again. Delaying the footsies. MacMens starting to turn up the heat here. Gets the hit.
Reset.
Okay, sticks to the wall very high though. So yeah, we're gonna reset here. Mike has 50 meter. Oh my, he tries to walk backwards and actually gets caught out. I think when he saw 6H, he rolled the stick forward to try and do something, but whatever it is gets caught by the second hit of it.
And that puts MacMens up 2-1 over Mike right now. This would be kind of an upset if MacMens is able to send Mike to losers this early.
Absolutely. I mean, MacMens has always been consistent and always has placed very well in these tournaments, but Mike has been consistently winning or threatening winning these tournaments every time. So absolutely, I would call this an upset. MacMens looking so strong here. And like we said, in a matchup that's very difficult, Anji and Soul have a very similar game plan, and Soul is just way better at forcing it.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, MacMens really got to do a lot of work to get these done.
But again, let's see how they're... Okay, no respect at this round start situation. Immediately going for the 6H there for Mike.
I like that for Mike, though. Honestly, make him think about it.
You have to be wondering, though, spin at round start is always a threat with Anji, especially if you're going to throw out those massive buttons like that.
The burst comes out.
Throwing the fan over the Gunflame and getting a nice little punish off of that. That was pretty cute.
Dress Bandit.
All right, anti-air 5K, 3 frames, baby. Going to make MacMens burst. That would have been a grip of damage.
So good, blocking the Gunflame, jumps over, manages to reposition.
And now we're playing just outside of this far slash range here from Anji.
Ooh, nice anti-air.
We're going to see a super. Yes, absolutely. There's the Tyrant Rave. Will it be enough to kill, though? It is not. A little too much scaling on that combo.
Anji max meter. Good tech. Punish. Not enough of a punish here. Goes for the overhead.
Go for another one. Don't be afraid. He won't think 2 are coming.
Coward.
Oh,
2K. Oh, man. So Mike's half take looking to even the set count up here. MacMens still could potentially send us to match point here. Just needs to put one more round. Get us to that point. That's a nice punish. Nothing to follow up, actually.
All right, goes for the low Fujin this time.
Was almost there to punish the Bandit. Very close.
Yeah, I love the way that Mike is maneuvering around this far slash range from MacMens. He's doing an incredibly great job, but there's a nice run-up throw. Going to throw up the butterfly, create some pressure.
Again, same thing. Was very close to getting the punish on the Bandit. Was not quite there. Max meter for MacMens. Careful how you swing these buttons. You know he'll parry. He's been doing it all day.
Oh, YRC on the fully charged dust. Backdash on the overhead, forcing the burst.
Reversal gunflame. Oh, and there's a 6P. Missed the punish, though.
Mike is sitting on burst, but MacMens does have 50 meter. Oh, my God.
Oh!
What?
Hold on. Max meter for Mike. Don't panic. Vortex, of course. 50 more meter for the pressure. Gets the throw. Vortex.
RC, that's absolutely it. Gonna get the wall break. No, doesn't get the wall break. Instead gets the OTG with the 2K.
Okay. Continuing the pressure here. MacMens jumping out. Has to block the gunflame, though.
Tried to spin through, but unfortunately just let go of the spin right as they reach the gunflame there, and we are tied up now 2-2.
That was a terrifying one that ends it up. Yeah, like we said, 2-2 now. I think Mike might have had a better combo route to go there. He ends it with Bandit way earlier than I think he needed to. Finding the knockdown was good, but not enough damage, risked it all, and we are down to the final game now. MacMens still threatening to send Mike to losers, but Mike proved he's not out of it yet.
Yep, and here we go, going into our final game here. Yet another game 5 tonight. Mike starting off aggressive again. Really not worried about MacMens throwing out that spin around star at all.
2S Bandit, very nice. To the corner. 2P, he's so brave.
Great challenge there with the 2S pushing into the corner. Still going to build up that risk gauge now. Next hit is going to hurt real bad.
Jumped over, but the air to air,
oh,
and the burst is baited. 2S starter. That's going to be Tyrant Rave.
Oh my God, just sent him through the wall.
Positive bonus in a great situation here. Mike is going to get aggressive. Air dashes in. Nice back dash.
Jump. Oh, what a challenge there with the JK. Incredible. Nice 2K to close out. Mike Saftig is sitting at set point now.
Dude, Lena, thank you for the gifted sub. Gifted to the homie Yipes, by the way. Shouts to Yipes hanging out. Oh my God, that's the worst thing you can do against Soul, is let him get confident enough to go for just full screen run-up throw. When Soul starts playing like Kai, you have problems.
Not only that, after the run-up throw, he tries to go for fully charged dust. That is a level of confidence that Mike is just displaying.
Oh, DP into the OTG. Slash pushed away, 5K, nice attempt, but there's the trade, 3 frames.
Yep, one more conversion is going to do it here. MacMens has such a long way to go.
Look like he was trying to bait a burst that wasn't there, but there's the throw, and Mike Saftig remains in control. Is able to take it 3-2. MacMens, dude, hell of a set.
Yeah, MacMens was really controlling the early games. Eno has a much better job, much easier job locking down characters, right?
Yes.
So having the ability to just get in on Zato, lock him down, and not allow Little Eddie to get in is incredibly invaluable. And Baiken might struggle a little bit more playing that kind of game.
Yeah, I mean, Eno can also just maul Zato, just like that. HCL also an incredible tool to stop leapfrog. You can't just throw it out in neutral. HCL again to stop the drills.
Yeah, it's just good at killing Little Eddie in general, which is exactly what you want from a character. And Eno moving a lot in the air. Zato's main anti-air is Frog and 2-8.
Yes.
And 6P. Those are basically his 3 main anti-airs. Eno can play around that, able to get over a lot of the Little Eddie ground stuff.
I mean, and that's one thing to remember as well, as we see Osmosis finding the hip, pressing to the corner, is that hereticMAGICMAN played Eno first. This is the character they definitely have the most experience on, so something you got to watch out for is the command throw. Is able to get full Eddie gauge off of this. Guaranteed far slash, absolutely. hereticMAGICMAN tried to mash on wake up there, but that far slash, not a lot to really be done about it. And 2S is incredible for contesting round start. What a round from Osmosis.
Oh, there we go. Nice round start, though, here from hereticMAGICMAN. Putting Osmosis into the corner here. Should get a wall break off this unless they decide to keep it. They do decide to keep it and throw out the no. Gonna get a nice throw. And you like this. Goes for the throw instead of the combo route because another combo would immediately break the wall. Wants to give the wall just a little bit of time to reset health.
Yeah, it's most important to keep corner here. Continuing to use HCL. Goes for the super.
Oh my God, that was very scary. Incredibly close to getting hit by it.
Actually went for stroke after that. Was something I don't think that I've seen before. Goes for the note and then strokes very early into it and ends up getting immediate with the stroke guaranteed because of the note, and then just continues normal pressure after that you would normally get after landing a guaranteed heavy stroke.
Yeah, it works out pretty well too. hereticMAGICMAN going up 1 here over Osmosis. So yeah, the switch to Eno instead of playing Baiken in this matchup seems to be a very smart decision. We've already seen the things that Eno has that are incredible tools to work against Eddie specifically and not allow Zato to really get anything going.
Oh, and being able to answer that 2S round start and baits the burst here. hereticMAGICMAN off to the races early. And same situation there. Just instead of trying to go for some float dash stuff, just tries to guarantee themselves a blocked heavy stroke.
Really clean throw there from Osmosis into the corner, but hereticMAGICMAN immediately with the YRC to kill little Eddie and get the offense going yet again here.
Yeah, I think YRC, oh my god, the cold burst to hold the thought. 6P into the answers. Oh my god,
with the exclamation point too.
I think YRC overall is a really underwhelming mechanic currently in the state of the game, except against Zato.
Oh, it absolutely mauls Zato. All right, there's the stroke, counter hit on the stroke as well. Able to get a blue beat combo, but doesn't get the knockdown with the 2E, just spaced a little too far away. Chemical, oh my good god, these counter hits.
Yeah, an HCL to answer leapfrog on reaction. Again, this time the empty low. Dude, the tri-jumps, the high-low game from Eno is just so hard to deal with.
Yeah, and you want to talk about, we were talking about Faust earlier about, you know, struggling on defense. Zato has no defense.
Zato actually has Zato is an incredible, when rolling, arguably the strongest offensive character in the game. I don't think I'm overstepping saying probably the strongest. But getting rolling, especially against Eno, a character who from 2 character lengths away can answer like 3 of your 4 best approach options just with 1 move. HCO covers 75% of the things you normally would want to do from that 2 character length range.
For sure, right? So it just makes it an absolute struggle here for Osmosis, and that's what we're seeing. Osmosis is an incredible Zato player.
Top 8 consistent.
Yeah, top 8 consistently, but hereticMAGICMAN just exploiting the weaknesses specifically of this matchup and really coming out on top from it.
Far slash, absolutely. Same situation, tried to jump out of it, but that far slash, like you said, can't really deal with it here. Pearson to oppose, finds the command throw again. Same situation, please don't jump. Oh, this time tries to go for the run-up throw and actually baits it out.
YRC of their own here. Just keep the pressure going. Only needs 1 more touch. Gets hereticMAGICMAN to spend their YRC. And there's the 5P punish to close out the round. Osmosis showing some signs of life now. Other right, Frog stopping Eno from jumping into the air. Tries to go for the dust. This time it works out, forcing the burst.
Okay, the note didn't quite make it across there. Air-to-air trade, usually in Eno's favor, and that is a huge punish on the attempt at the stroke. But the second stroke comes through, just completely ignores Eddie.
I love the PRC4 to try and catch Eno with the 2S. Wasn't able to convert off of it, though. This is going to be... No! Drops the 2S conversion afterwards. That absolutely would have been the end of the round there.
Extension didn't work out. First came through, pushes himself away.
All right, I like this. Just throwing out the drills here. Notices the hereticMAGICMAN doesn't want to go too high into the air. It's just kind of doing micro dashes, working out there, playing that zoning game. Yeah,
Osmosis looking significantly better in that situation for sure. And most of it was round of applause. I mean, that's, like you said, the drills contesting that space that he was trying to occupy. So hereticMAGICMAN, it's on you to adapt at this point. You've kind of got put on notice in that last situation.
Yeah, but Osmosis really just kind of able to pull that out, though. The very last round at the end is when hereticMAGICMAN really didn't have an answer for the drill spam, but they can find that answer pretty quick. The answer seems to be really just kind of going into the air, maybe throwing out those dive kicks. All right. Oh, there's the burst there from Osmosis. Again, just going to try and throw out this drill pressure that we saw earlier. And now it's hereticMAGICMAN's turn to figure out how to get around this, because Osmosis is going to keep doing it. Knows it worked out last set. It's just going to keep doing it over and over and over. And we're seeing the resummons too. So much Eddie gauge being built back from the unsummoned. But hereticMAGICMAN doesn't have an answer for this. He needs to go higher into the air. All right, Lil Eddie is jabbed out. Oh, the counter hit though, traded there in Osmosis' favor. There's the YRC to kill Lil Eddie.
Okay, triple overhead, look for the Psycho Crusher afterwards. 50-meter available for Osmosis, but not really finding a spot to even get to use it here. That is a tough confirm from hereticMAGICMAN. He always seems to make it work.
Amorphous. Oh.
No way HCL trades.
Bro, what? All right, using the JD to get the punish on the HCL. Okay, Osmosis trying to go for the little cheeky little mix up there, but the YRC out and the chip damage is going to do it there and close that out. And we are sitting on set point now for hereticMAGICMAN.
He just needs to find a couple more touches here. Okay, that's a great start, especially with the stagger. That was a true combo, actually. It forces the burst out to Osmosis. Using that last defensive option here. So good cash out of damage, though. Look at the life bar.
I love that, using the breaking the wall to go underground and make sure that Eno hits the wall for the wall stick there.
2 times in a row, Heretic has gotten absolutely obliterated on Wake Up. And reversal timing has come up for him. He's trying to mash something out there, and it's not quite coming out. Maybe he's doing reversal stroke. That actually would be pretty decent, but just Osmosis keeping it too tight.
There's the pickup with the 2S OTG. Good 60% damage on deck here. And just a 5H to catch the air dash forward.
Oh, baits out the drunkard. You cannot reflect the note. You don't have time.
YRC tries to go for the run-up throw. Hanging in there with the fly to get that fall.
And that's nasty, too. Eno has one of the best. Eno 6P is really good, but that beats it clean. 5P,
5P
to stop the Psycho Crusher.
Reslayer now?
Oh, my God. Osmosis has brought this to 2-2. This is a hell of a comeback here. Osmosis's changeup has been kind of legendary. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And this is still pools, mind you. We've just seen in pools a couple of top 8 level matches that we normally see in top 8. Like hereticMAGICMAN, Osmosis. This is something you would see in top 8 at TNS. But here we are, jumping into our final game here. Yet another game 5. Looks like the chat's rooting for Osmosis to make that comeback here.
See if they can keep rolling.
Baiken.
So Baiken is going to be the swap. Dashing up, trying to go for far slash, a little too far away.
Looks like hereticMAGICMAN is going to try and bank on the idea that Osmosis is not prepared for Baiken. They kind of adapted to Eno, but now they have to adapt very quickly against hereticMAGICMAN Baiken here. But so far, they're playing it pretty solid in that neutral game.
Yeah, not letting any turns get stolen. That's a guaranteed punish there. 2S resummons for the Frog. Oh, and what a way to go. Still going to live. 50 meter, though.
Yeah, but this is a lot to come back for.
Ours
pull out the gun. Did you see that he was still in block stun when he was able to throw out the 2H from that close?
Pulled him in, but there's the 2P again, mashing it out. Osmosis not afraid to mash in those scenarios, and you can't be.
And this is set point now here for Osmosis, about to get the reverse 3-0.
Oppose answers, goes into Pierce, actually. What a confirm for the corner carry.
Oh my God, I love the option to just go for 5H when you have Oppose up.
And that's another situation. You cannot mash there. That is there's not a plus situation, but there's another throw. Here we go for Baiken. Guaranteed meaty with the Tatami.
I like it, trying to go for the 2H. Great jump out there, though, from hereticMAGICMAN. Gonna shoot. Wow. Actually, Osmosis took a little bit of damage off that. Must have been chip damage, because they definitely were blocking. Again with the gun. Gets a guard break in the air, too. Able to get some pressure on deck 6P.
Oh, for the pull-in is able to get them. Yeah, once you're tethered, that is a wrap. And here we go. Final round on the final game.
Yep, the Baiken change is starting to work out. There's the throw, tethered up. Not going to be able to pull out little Eddie. Yet another throw. Go for a third one.
Why not? He's got him in the infinite here. Does it again. Same situation. This time does not go for the throw. RC comes out. Almost pulls him into the Tatami. There's the follow-up.
That absolutely is going to be it. hereticMAGICMAN taking it 3-2, excuse me, against Osmosis with the change to Baiken, working out incredibly well there.
Yeah, seriously, what a swap up there. 3-2 is an incredible way to go. And I think Nagoriyuki has a little more wiggle room than Kai here, because if Kai messes up, he will get deleted.
Yeah, I feel like 2D puts in a lot of work in this matchup, but also if Kai is able to get that knockdown into heavy stun edge, he can really stop Nagoriyuki from getting those gears going, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. That and in a lot of these situations too, I think that 5K is kind of an answer all button, depending on what the Nagoriyuki is showing you. But dude, what another great follow-up from Test Your Luck. Has been pushing the boundaries with this blood. He's going to close the round with the 6Hs.
And I like that with the Fukio forward there to threaten bite. So Risetto woke up backdash and just got hit by a big old 6H there from Nagoriyuki.
Oh my God, and the Fukio backwards to burst the bait out.
Here we go, breaking the wall with that 6H, of course. Positive bonus on deck and still hasn't taken any damage yet.
Heavy fireball, backdash out of the flip kick.
Good
Gonna continue
God.
the pressure. And specifically didn't stick to the wall there. Same situation we saw with Heretic. Going for a specific combo to not stick to the wall to make sure they get a reset opportunity and test your luck. Never waste those opportunities. That's the first game in a hurry.
Yeah, with a perfect as well. The 7 golden letters. Test Your Luck is trying to speedrun this set right now.
Is there a player called Test My Luck? I don't think I've seen them. I don't know that they've played though. That'd be fire.
Bro, that's
I also
like
would
Shine
hate.
and Shine.
I also would hate to commentate that. That would be miserable. I would just say character names.
The worst is commentating Shine versus Shine. That's
Yeah.
actually the worst.
I would just be like, wow, Potemkin really jumped.
And then you go, New York Shine? Yeah.
Oh my god. So first game, Test Your Luck looking incredibly strong, as he always does. Risetto. I mean, Risetto kind of got Nagoriyuki game, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's hard, but it'd be like that.
And those DPs were getting blown up. Really badly timed DPs there from Risetto. I like the idea to go for them, you know, trying to DP out of any of these frame traps here. But if you mess up a DP, you're going to lose half your life.
Oh, and that 2 bites landed. The first bite actually was a punish on a wake-up DP, and that is going to meaty on the second hit of the DP. What a setup.
Whenever the second hit of that DP hits, I feel like I'm going to hurl. Oh, the 2K there to stuff out the special move there from Kai. Looks like he was going for the direct player.
2K2D, very nice stuff. Oh, and what a tech. And look at the blood gauge. Test Your Luck is not deterred from going in, and it's party time.
All right, finally Risetto. Oh, just getting bursted right back into the corner there. Wow, what a cross under there with the Beyblade.
It's a really nice confirm, though. Has shock stayed on, but is forced to block and to decapitated.
Yeah, it looks like he got caught trying to jump out of that.
Oh, that 5H is too damaging.
And that is already 2-0 for Test Your Luck. Clean straight, hasn't dropped a round so far. Risetto was actually playing a lot better, though, in that kind of scrambly situation, right? When he got into those scramble positions, he was able to get a lot more confirms to take a lot more health off Test Your Luck. It's just when Test Your Luck is really controlling the neutral, Risetto doesn't really know what to do, right? But here we are. This could be set point for Test Your Luck going into possibly the final game. They've been controlling this pretty well so far. Risetto hasn't really had any answers, and Test Your Luck has been baiting out every single burst. I don't think Risetto has landed a single burst yet.
Yeah, it's just always been tough situations here. I mean, it's been trying to burst early, and Test Your Luck has been so on top of it with these Fukios backwards forwards, being able to shimmy out of those situations. And same, just like that.
Again, stuck to the wall here. Are we going to see a super? Yes, we are. Should not be enough to kill, though. That RC should scale it pretty high. But if you have the meter to break the wall, why don't you? Just get that positive bonus going, right?
Yeah, guaranteed Fukio into a meaty here, so being able to close the gap instantly. Instead, goes for the clone, actually. And the follow-up off of that. Test Your Luck, 1 round away.
And he's just been kind of throwing Risetto around like a rag doll, right? And we're pretty far into pools.
Okay, Faust just continue. Really trying to shimmy this burst out. We'll go for it there, though.
All right, finally a DP lands to run straight into the Blood Rage.
Nice FD. Oh, but just a little too far away to actually get anything off of that.
I really did like that immediately going to Super, though, from Test Your Luck. Was at a very nice position where they were not going to get punished for it and shutting down the Blood Rage right away.
Oh, and at the fast, RC is able to get the kill. Test Your Luck. 3-0. Honestly, Risetto, I think just a little too much jump back. In that last situation, you can tell, was definitely kind of on the ropes and was
The router, turn off your console.
Of course. So Apotheosis. I mean, Apotheosis is going to try and put you in that situation where you want to kick the router, though. Using the clone. I mean, I think Nagoriyuki clone is. I think it's not out of the realm of possibility to say that Nagoriyuki clone might be the best projectile in the whole game.
Oh.
It's incredible at stopping just about everything.
No doubt, but I do think that this is definitely a very good matchup for Zato, able to just play that full screen game against Nagoriyuki. As long as they have Little Eddie on deck, they can lock down Nagoriyuki, not allow him to do anything, really.
Goes for the sword, lockdown comes through, nice use of the applause, and breaking through the wall with the Amorphous.
Yeah, that's a clean first round there for Water 1. Now they just need to keep that up. That is a picture-perfect round for this matchup, what you want to do as a Zato player. You want to use Little Eddie to keep Nagoriyuki out, and then once you're able to get that hit, just get on top of him and sandwich him in.
Yeah, and a ton of it just comes down to weathering the storm of the first big usage of blood. Apotheosis used the Fukio quite often to get aggressive, and then once you get into that situation, once he's already used his blood to where he's at 2, he's kind of lacking on resources in terms of being able to contest you, but there's a great burst bait and no punish.
Oh, the oppose there. Great 2K to contest up against the 2S. And Apotheosis is using Nagoriyuki's backdash so beautifully. You saw earlier, he backdashed through 5H, which has so many active frames. That was absolutely nutty. But all you need is one little catch with the meter, and Water1 taking game 1 there.
And I just want everyone to note how sick of a combo route that was. Water1 having to sneak a he had to sneak an invite hell in the middle of that combo to make sure that the 2 hits of the frog both connected, so he had time to do Amorphous afterwards. So sick.
Yeah, and of course we've seen Water1 play this matchup so many times on TNS as well. He's an incredibly solid player and very comfortable in this matchup as well. Yeah,
for sure. I mean, the last week or two, it has definitely been mostly Zato and Nagoriyuki. So if you're entering TNS in the last week or two, you have been initiated by the army of both of these characters for sure.
It's a good way to get some, level up points against these characters if you're not used to fighting them. But what a counter hit starter there. Didn't have any Eddie though to get something going, gets the command grab. And one thing we're not seeing from Apotheosis really is YRC. I think YRC is incredibly valuable. I mean, we talked about it earlier, how it's incredibly solid against Zato, but it's also really invaluable in this matchup, right?
Absolutely. Oh, went for the clone. Look at the blood gauge. Absolutely had to get aggressive. He had lost the round at that point. Apotheosis recognized that he had kind of checkmated himself and had to go for 6 Fukios to go crazy and find the hit. Water1 also recognizes the situation, mashes 2P.
Having that round start bar slash already putting Apotheosis on the back foot. There's the burst. Bursting to escape the corner and is able to escape the corner too with the super jump. Again, just playing at this mid-range with so much blood that they can't really throw out any special moves.
Ooh, went for a little saucy jump in. Okay though, far heavy slash. Gets stuff away. Clone beats out Pierce, but look at the blood gauge. He can't even get as aggressive as he'd like to.
All right, little Eddie's gone, but what can you do, right?
Oh my god, I mean, that's a great start.
Yeah, no fly zone, right? Put him into the corner here.
I mean, that's something we pointed out a lot early into the game that we've kind of stopped seeing is air throws are so important for Nagoriyuki. You can up back out of so much of his stuff if he's not keeping everything incredibly tight as the burst comes out from water.
And what we're seeing here is we're seeing really great, Apotheosis is doing such an incredible job at killing little Eddie in all these different situations, but the problem is his blood is so high that once he kills little Eddie, he can't capitalize on it. Zato's just sitting full screen away. And that is the downside. Once you reach so much blood, there's nothing you can do at full screen, really.
They absolutely agreed. I mean, 5H isn't enough in this matchup. Oppose and being able to just unsummon Eddie is usually good enough, especially if you can time it well. I mean, it is a risk that is generally, I think, not worth taking. But Zato can, in theory, still react to 5Hs if he has Eddie standing at his side and just drunkard him across and cast Frog. So he can still get pressure from there. Even if it is difficult to weave, it's more that option's on the table and Apotheosis has to be thinking about it, right?
For sure, and again, you see just at round start, Water1 immediately does his tri-dash backwards.
Yes.
Create that space, just get into that full screen situation. All you need to do is exactly like that. Just get around one large blood cost move from Nagoriyuki, and we are back at this incredibly difficult situation for Apotheosis to get out of.
Oh my god, the low crush. That's not an overhead. Same side, keeps it low. Didn't have Eddie gauge though to confirm off of that. It's going to go for the sword.
One important thing to note too about that JD into the low mix-up is, especially with this color specifically, some colors, is Eddie kind of covers Zato, and it's hard to see what Zato's doing when he lands.
So it definitely is. It's one of those, the game outside the game for sure. But I mean, Water, to be fair, is picking blue as always.
Yeah, he's on brand.
His name is Water.
Of course. If he didn't pick blue, I'd be asking questions.
Yeah, absolutely. Jump in. Good amount of damage here, but with Eddie-less, so it doesn't get too much afterwards. Breaking the wall now with the sword, making sure he has max gauge. Guaranteed Pierce here.
absolutely no contest either from Apotheosis. Not much they can do, but there's the burst. Takes out little Eddie. Great backdash there on the Gamma Blade.
Didn't want to go for the Fukyo, didn't want to overcommit on Blood, but maybe has set himself up for failure now because Water1 takes advantage.
Well, canceling the sword. Surprised he didn't just cancel into Amorphous, but there we go. That command grab into RC. Doesn't even need the RC. Water1 taking it 3-0 over Apotheosis. I am so sorry for 98% of the chat who just lost a lot of channel points, but some people just cashed out really well.
I think that is incredibly difficult because it's a really, really smart situation.
Yeah, we saw earlier they went up against Osmosis, right? So this is their chance to go up against Water1 as well now.
Okay, good blocks there. Nice trade. Like these backdashes here, but gotta be careful about how much you backdash. Negative penalty can be a death sentence, especially when Ino is rushing you down. You don't have meter to actually do anything to get away from her.
Oh, wow. What a JH there to stuff out little Eddie right before they landed on the ground. Now they're getting their offense going, but a great place 2P there from Water1. Look at these 2Ps from Water1, just stuffing all the pressure that hereticMAGICMAN is trying to put on him.
I mean, if Heretic is going to give you the room to go for mashes like that, it would be silly for Water to not set those up, and what a mix-up there. Oh my god. Heretic doesn't even want to burst, said you got this one. You earned it.
All right, 2S again at that round start situation, but I love that JH, falling JH to try and stuff out little Eddie. Great command grab, though, from Water1.
Okay, 2S, a little too far away. Pressure's on. Trade again. Water, no fear in the slightest at swinging here. He's able to break the wall. He's not going to break with the super, though, versus the Drunkard, actually.
Shouts to Incendium Gaming for the raid. We appreciate you.
Yeah, hope you had a good stream. Hope everything went well. It's a 2D after the YRC. BRC, but no. BRC straight into a command, though. The RC is available, but doesn't even need it. Water1 said, give me the Baiken. I need to switch it up.
That command grab does a deceptive amount of damage.
It's way more than you think, for sure.
I never think it's going to kill when it does. I'm like, okay, he's got the meter, he's going to spend. Oh, never mind. Never mind, it just killed.
Lena, that's one of the hard things about being in Florida. I will warn everyone, if it's your first time coming to Florida when you come to CEO, rain in Florida, it's not if, it's when. It rains every day. I'm sorry in advance.
And
it will always rain.
Even if it's not raining, you're still underwater.
Yeah.
And you were just talking about the switch to Baiken. hereticMAGICMAN bringing it out right away.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely wanted to see how the Eno did. And I think that, like we said, Eno might be a better matchup on paper, but Baiken knowledge check might be the way here. Water was even talking in the chat earlier about how he thinks it's 5-5-ish, but it's difficult. And one of the standout things I think they were talking about in the chat too that I couldn't agree more is Tatami, I think, is a big part of this matchup here. Tatami mat is kind of difficult to deal with for Zato if you can like space it correctly.
For sure, right? And you know hereticMAGICMAN was watching the chat and saw Water say, oh, Baiken's difficult to fight? All right, time to pick Baiken, bet. But Water1 doing such a great job here. There's the throw to close out the first round. hereticMAGICMAN really not able to get anything going.
What a trade there. Situation. Tatami is blocked, jumps out of the chain, and there's the 2S. Cancels into Eddie, and it's whole party time.
Yeah, when you get caught with the frog in the air like that, it is absolute doom for you. Look at that health. The numbers don't lie. And there's a 6P. Oh no!
My God.
Bursting all the way up north. That is game 2 closed out right away.
You're right. The numbers don't lie. And they spelled disaster for hereticMAGICMAN.
Oh, we got big.
I did that only for me, dude.
Thank you. I appreciate
that was only
it.
for me.
There are people in the chat that know what that is.
All 3 people, that's for y'all. I appreciate you. 2-0 in favor of Water. And Baiken is going to be the pick again. hereticMAGICMAN has locked himself in for the rest of the set now.
You look at hereticMAGICMAN and you look at Water1.
Oh,
he's a genetic freak.
Dude, let's see. I want to see him. I want to see this go to a game 5 here. I need more Baiken footage to study. And Heretic has been one of the sickest Baikens. Oppose is one of the best ways to actually deal with the Tatami mat, though.
Great just block there, though. I like the delayed fly in, but Far Slash acting as an anti-air here. Tethered now, not able to really call little Eddie out when you're tethered to Baiken.
Oh, and the burst does not send him far enough away. Oh, it was expecting the burst to still be on him. Shoots the gun and gets the hit.
It's just a run-up 6H raw counter hit.
I mean, that's one thing you have to worry about here. But hereticMAGICMAN, something he hasn't gotten an opportunity to do often enough is that, like we said before, if you are full screen from Baiken and she has 50 meter, she's still a threat. She will just shoot you.
Here we go, sword to reset the pressure now. Great jump out, and with the JH to pick up a full combo, but unfortunately drops the Escobar there.
I will say that most people underestimate the power of a lazy jump forward followed by a second lazy jump forward. It's actually incredibly strong for getting out of a lot of situations.
All right, there's a clean counter hit, but again, just dropping the confirm there with the Escobar.
Tethered in though, 2P is able to stop the tatami, burst comes through, back to pressure.
Trying to throw out that 6P. Wow, what a trade there. Definitely working out in Baiken's favor, though. Oh, no, the second hit of the tatami, breaking up the combo.
Oh, the try jumped on, forward slash connects. Okay. Terrifying.
That was about to be really tragic, because that was absolutely hereticMAGICMAN's game until the tatami knocked them out of the juggle. Here we go. Tied up now, or sorry, 1-2 now.
Why do I glance over the chat and the first thing I say is Terry Bogard? Why you want Terry? He doesn't need to be in another game.
Terry's already in the game, bro.
It's Soul and Terry are the same character.
It's Soul Bogard.
Oh my god.
Terry bad guy. They're the same character.
So, dude, what do you think the adjustment needs to be for Water to deal with how Heretic honestly just forced scrambles and just like generally came out on top. The trades worked fairly even in certain situations, but for the most part, Heretic was able to take them out.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. I think that's the thing that hereticMAGICMAN wants to focus on is making sure that all these situations are more scrambly. Baiken really excels in those kind of situations, whereas Zato wants to control the pace, right?
Okay, I like that burst. That was going to be a pretty good corner carry, pretty good amount of damage.
Yeah, hereticMAGICMAN really needs to keep Water on his toes, which is what he was doing last game and seems to be doing now. You need to be unpredictable. The moment that Zato gets a read on your movement is the moment that little Eddie does this to you.
On the sandwich, JZ, cross-up comes through. That is just, it's unblockable, dude, I'm convinced. Has meter now, actually. Jump into Tommy, gets the overhead, does it again.
Meter. Got 2 overheads and didn't spend any meter on them at all. Both of those could have killed. Ooh.
Wow, the classic Guilty Gear combo, JPPPPP. My wonderful.
When you need to get rid of the guts, right?
I respect it.
Oh my god, the parry challenge. Look how much damage that did to Zato.
5D parries it again! It's like Pop Buster. And he gets the burst here, MAGICMAN. It turns the game on its head. Those are two. We went from what do you think the adjustment could be to hereticMAGICMAN manhandles Water in the 4th game.
Zato has no defensive modifier, 0 guts. So those parries just did such a chunk of damage, an unbelievable amount of damage.
Wow, that's like, it's just actually Pop Buster.
Yes.
Like, oh my god. Oh, dude.
Did you press a button? That'd be a shame if something were to happen.
But that's an incredible adjustment from Heretic because one of the situations that Water was winning out so heavily on was just 5P, 2P mash. And if Water wasn't getting punished at all, so why would he ever stop doing it?
Exactly.
So
it's a great adjustment.
Yeah, so amazing parries here from Heretic as he gets the corner already and starts to apply a good amount of pressure here.
Oh my god, the far slash counter hit. RC to blade the burst.
Dude, the timing was incredible. The wall is broken off the shatter. hereticMAGICMAN looking so good here.
Oh, I like the attempt to just run forward and try and throw through a pose, but there's the neutral jump. JS. We are on set point now for hereticMAGICMAN.
Oh my god, the dash macro is putting in overtime.
They really want that run-up throw badly.
Far away. Pierce from the Pierce. Unsummon, very smart.
That JS hitting such a far range counter hit 2H there on the summon.
At the drop combo, but still has an immense amount of pressure here. hereticMAGICMAN threatening the set, and that was almost the game.
No meter spent though, wants to hold on to the wall positioning. hereticMAGICMAN fighting their way out. There's the YRC. I love that the micro dash forward, and then, oh my god, just give him the gun.
Dude, execution style, close range, the point blank shot, hereticMAGICMAN, 3-2, hell of a set.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Does win the matchup.
I get the idea. She can lock him down. He doesn't have great answers to that vortex, but also, you get hit, you die.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and you're giving up your own I hit you and you die situation too, but there's the knockdown, max meter too. So Mike is actually in an incredible situation here.
Yeah, and this is the death by 1,000 cuts gameplay style. spending the meter there to try and catch the Fukio forward with the super.
What a choice for the jump in, too. Specifically doing that because the normal was going to be able to get him a little bit of blood black. Gets the dash backwards.
Oh no, the fast dust there into the RC, but drops the far slash conversion.
Little dash out of there, tries to go for the overhead, baits the throw out. Mike drops his own combo though, so PRCing backwards in the 6P. Mike looking so strong here on the Millia, actually.
Yeah, I love the conversion there into hair car. Knowing that you'll be able to confirm after it. Oh my god, whoa!
Okay, hold up. Oh, Baiken and then gets executed.
Bro, did you see? She just got launched
Dude.
full screen on that episode.
Actually gets thrown full screen and then deleted with the heavy slash. Wow.
Turned into just mist.
Okay, found the throw. No heavy disc, just the close slash. Finds it again.
Yeah, here we go, put into that blender situation. There's the wall break. Great job jumping over the Beyblade, but gets caught with the far slash.
2K2D is able to answer there on the attempt at the Fukio backwards. Wakes up with the super. You have max meter. Why wouldn't you?
Not too much damage, though. Hit with just the tip of it. Oh, I like that. I like the burst in the wire. So you got out of the bite attempt there, too, from Mike. Or from Test Your Luck, excuse me. Oh no! That JH was perfectly placed, but just unfortunately whiffed in such a strange position, allowing Mike to just close out the round.
That and the timing of the Beyblade there from Test Your Luck to get closer kind of puts you in a really kind of nasty guess situation of what he's going to go for. I mean, when you see that exact confirm, you have to know the Beyblade's going to whiff. So the Beyblade is certainly going to whiff there. It's more just what's he going to do afterwards. Also, I see that this is the first time I've ever seen this. 16K points bet from Mike, 0 for
Oh my
We
God.
have 0 Test Your Luck believers in the chat.
Bro, no
0
one
Test
in
Your Luck
here.
believers.
I'm a believer. I'm a Test Your Luck believer.
0 Test Your Luck believers? No Test Your Luck enjoyers?
Test Your Luck already
He's
up
1-0.
1-0. He's 1-0 right now, you cowards.
We'll see though if Mike's Millia can continue to do fairly well. Test Your Luck seemed to have full control. I mean, when the knockdowns come, Mike's mix-up game is strong, but it hasn't been enough to overwhelm Test Your Luck.
Test Your Luck already putting the pressure on, but look at that blood gauge already almost about to pop.
Ooh. Okay, on the throw though. Ooh, went for the step, wasn't believing in using any of that blood.
All right, the neutral jump there has to hold all this pressure. Great backdash, though, to try and fight back. We're seeing a lot of nice backdash placements, too, as well. And the super jump, JH. Look at Mike's health. He hasn't even landed a combo
That's
yet.
just been individual touches. The burst comes out and he puts himself in maybe a worse mix-up situation.
Oh, my. What a trade. The 2Ds trade.
He Fukio'd forward. The blood gauge is risky high right now. Make him block anything.
Yeah, we're seeing Test Your Luck actually chase Mike to the air a lot, too, which is really interesting.
Yeah, it feels like he has to. I mean, 2H has not been working out in the right situation, so unfortunately, Test Your Luck has felt like he's had to go to the skies, which is almost never a winning situation here for Nagoriyuki. I mean, JD is good for just poking people out of the air, but the angle's so particular.
Yeah, we're absolutely seeing Test Your Luck have a hard time dealing with this JH approach from Mike's Millia here. But that 2K2D, 6H, get a nice little bit of damage. No meter to convert off of the fast dust, though.
Oh, blood gauge. Is able to make him block 2H, and that's the only reason he didn't pop.
Yeah, that's it. No more special moves for you. They're sealed. There's the Fukio after the first hit. Building up just enough blood to be able to move forward, but unfortunately, you move forward, you get hit here, put all the way into the corner.
His wall's health is not doing so good, though. Every time he's able to make him block one of these heavy buttons, puts himself in a better situation. Goes to the same side for the 3rd time, Mike.
And I really like how patient Mike was being there, too. Threw out the disc and backdash backwards just in case. He knew Test Your Luck had so much meter on deck just in case he got smart, tried to press anything or throw out Wake Up Super.
Oh, wasn't able to access his burst at that point, so Mike jumps in, finds the hit, 1-1. The Millia.
Millia's starting to do some work now. Mike is starting to really adapt and feel more comfortable in the neutral situation.
Yeah, I mean, this is not what I was expecting. I think that everyone expected the Soul for sure, especially because of how the matchup works out. But Mike is proving once again that he is more than capable of playing multiple characters at that level. And test your luck. Test your luck. I mean, there's nothing else to really say about the guy. If you've been watching Guilty Gear tournaments in the recent months, you know this name. Like,
absolutely one of the strongest players out there right now, but are getting mixed up, put inside the Millia blunder, forced to burst to create a little bit of space. We are already at level 3 blood now.
Go backwards.
Oh, he's gonna pop. Oh my god, look how close that is. There's the bite, party time.
Yeah, absolute maximum resource bite there. Already kind of high on the blood again, though. I think he might pop a second time.
Already right at the cusp of Blood Rage. Now has to play this 5H, 2H game again and catches with the close slash. That was a gamble, too. Absolutely would have popped if they weren't able to get that confirmed. Gonna close out that round.
That's enough to kill for sure. Continuing up here. Okay, went for the DP round start, trying it.
Yeah, trying to bet it all in there. That builds up quite a bit of blood as well. 2H in the corner, picking up with the 5K. Give him 3 of them. Blocks the cross up as well. Incredibly clean, but gets thrown. Gonna put back into this blunder now. But mashing out, Abare.
Okay, finds the bite. Party time. Oh! There's something truly magical that nothing else in this game scratches the itch like Fukyo forward, Fukyo back. It is like my favorite thing to it will never get old.
It's some Dragon Ball Z shit, right?
It is, truly. I mean, it's one of those things, dude. It's like the nastiest ankle breaker. And then he 6H's you afterwards, and that's like the Iverson step over.
Yeah,
it's like, please stay down.
Decapitated.
Oh my god, dude. I love it so much.
But here we are. Test your luck up 2-1 now, trying to take everyone's channel points, prove them wrong.
So test your bets, brother. 2H round start, dash up punish Mike. Great whiff punish. Whiff punish and finger quotes. He ran at him.
Early burst there, pushing Millia all the way to the corner here. Test your luck, 6H, catching the jump out attempt.
Ooh, but this one is just barely able to make it over with the Capel.
Yeah, and we're seeing even JH here for Millia is doing a great job against Nagoriyuki 6P as well. When Mike is just falling on top of Test Your Luck with those JHs, there's not really much he has an answer for.
Dude, that late close slash was disgusting, by the way. The hair car, nice block on the overhead, but oh my god, the forbidden stuff.
All right, there's the double overhead there, lands the second one, crosses up this time, able to land, gonna carry to the corner here and get the wall break as well.
Breaks it with Capel, so it's not a lot of damage here, but still an advantage for sure. And Mike, not feeling like he needs to overforce it here. You have positive bonus racking up.
Blood is about to pop. If they're gonna throw out a special move, it needs to be. Doesn't even need a 2K2D after the BRC.
So
he
smart.
can see the frame.
So smart. The BRC too, it makes it look like it wants to be bite. 2K2D is the perfect decision there. And this is a nightmare round start from Mike. On potentially the final round, Test Your Luck has almost killed him on one hit.
And all we need is one confirmed. Test Your Luck is going to have that 50 meter off one hit. All you need is the RC, and that is going to be it if they're able to bait out the burst from Mike.
Okay, close slash, got the burst out. Next mistake will be the end for Mike here in the winner's bracket.
Oh, no, that's it.
No way.
Yeah, he's pressing a button.
Oh my god, the vertical hitbox on that is so huge.
Hit him with the hope.
And that is an up to kill, and Test Your Luck.
Throw and fireball game really well. It is so hard for Anji to actually control the pace. We talk about Anji being a character who wants to control the pace, right? That is what Kai's specialty is. Kai excels at that more than so many other characters.
5K, I think he's a, oh my god, whiff punish.
Are we sure Risetto isn't just Kevin?
We're calling that footsies. Test out my name in the chat. That's my boy. Okay, the burst comes out from MacMens. Zato, I love the spacing he's choosing to play. Was kind of losing out on the meter battle heal because of that negative penalty.
And we're seeing a lot of those preemptive 5Ks as well. 5K from Kai is such an incredibly active button. It's so good for trying to call out any approach that Anji can make.
MacMens, I want to see he'll be a little more careful with the Fukyo follow-ups though, and using that butterfly, because obviously being able to dash underneath that. Also, DP beats almost everything, I think, after Fukyo. There's very specific situations that can win, but for the most part, Kai can just kind of rip DP.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. Sometimes it can be pretty difficult to punish, and they're great corner pressure with the 2Ps into 6P. That is a frame trap. And 2D is also just an incredibly great preemptive tool for Kai in general in this matchup against characters who like to move around a lot. And of course, we were talking about earlier being able to go underneath the butterfly with the Scum Dipper. Also one of his great combo tools.
Okay, that was going to be a ton of damage on that situation. You know he's looking for flip kick now, and that's why MacMens plays that spacing. Kai players, when they see you glowing electric, they want nothing more than to jump at you.
All right, using the air fireball, lands the shock state, able to get the confirm too. No pickup, just wants to go for the heavy stun edge. Oki, great wake up throw there, knowing that the 6K on wake up is not meaty. But Risetto is still able to take the first game.
Yeah, wakes up with the stun dipper there. When you see butterfly, there's no reason not to rip it. I mean, that's part of the problem with that too, is that when you see him going for the fireball, like when you see the butterfly, you have time to react and just stun dipper. So that was unfortunately just a little mistimed.
Yeah, Jabberwock, I don't know what you're talking about. Kai sucks. I agree with Miss Loop.
Yeah, Kai's a terrible character.
Kai's
horrible.
terrible. He needs buffs.
Bottom one, worst character. Kai's ridiculous.
Stun Dipper needs to hard knockdown.
Chat, this character is unbelievable.
No, shut up. Don't say anything. Arc System Works is listening.
Don't listen to anyone that says Kai is bad. That means they don't know how to play the game. Character's pretty damn good. Trust.
He is the king, right? King Kisuke.
Ooh, a little FD flash for the fans. Okay.
I see, again, with this just preemptive 5K to try and stuff the approach.
And that was an accident. That sucks, but he was trying to go fireball.
Heavy stun edge in neutral there. MacMens with no answer.
Twice? I mean, he's been backdashing a lot, so I respect that. That's just, what a guess.
Yeah, wants to go for the really hard call option. Usually the safe option would be to go for 6K, 6H if you want to guess the backdash. Wow, wake up DP into RC. Tried to bait out the burst really hard twice. And there's the empty jump throw.
Oh, missed the combo actually. Heavy fireball, you can easily get 2H from that situation, but the 6P from MacMens.
Look at this spacing from Risetto. All right, clean 6P, not able to convert though, just a little too far away.
Go for the low, great tech from both players. Stun Dipper. I mean, it's like, oh, punish time.
Big punish too, could spend the meter if they have it. Oh, unfortunately it was in the air to get the wall break.
I mean, okay, it's nice first.
Look at all this meter. Just throw out the reversal.
You know what's coming.
You know what's coming.
You know what's coming.
Oh,
I think he wanted it. Oh my god, it does not work out though. If you are a character and a half away from Kai and you are just doing like waddling, he's gonna slide. Like you have to, he's going to slide. Whether you like it or not, it's 100% gonna happen.
Oh, goes for the super jump there in the JH. Trade with the 2Ks. MacMens wins out, trying to fight out of this corner here.
Nice fireball, miss space there on the Eclipse. Ooh.
Yeah, burst to maintain positioning. Doing a good job of just like slugging it out here in the corner too with these fast normals. Gets the RC to finally get a conversion into a knockdown setup.
Kai got to be a little more careful about scrambling here. This is not where Kai thrives. And Anji, while he is not the king of scrambling, is certainly better than Kai at it. And just like that, has to go for the committal DP.
And I love the backdash into the 2D there to beat out the 6P.
No heavy fireball. Try to go for a jump in shenanigans. Instead, he's going to find the RC. Not enough to kill, but a great situation.
Oh, that stagger pressure there. But what a burst. Got burst back just in time. You need to be careful with that far side. Oh my god, just foot kicks. Oh, run up gold burst. Absolutely, you want to stun in, get the pressure going. Goes for the low option there. Again with the fireballs. Oh, the 6P! MacMens had the right idea, but unfortunately,
yes.
IED just a little too slow.
Yeah, he's able to take that down. Risetto looking very, very strong for the second round in a row. And Kai's 6P, the people's elbow, has been, I mean, it's been this strong for a long time, but this, I hesitate to say, maybe plus ours is better. This Kai 6P is in a different league right now, dude.
Just wait till Slayer gets in the game, bro. Slayer
Please
6P?
No. Please no.
Now that's a 6P.
Please no. I don't want that. So this could be the final round here. MacMens might end up getting swept. I mean, like we said, this is a tough matchup here. MacMens has shown he's willing and capable to fight out these tough matchups, but Risetto seems to be a little too confident and competent in the neutral here.
There's a counter hit immediately leading into a burst, spinning through the heavy stun edge. All right, I like that adjustment there from MacMens, but unfortunately not able to get the punish. 6,
oh
8,
my god.
That's the kind of thing you want to search for punishes or for backdash catches with Kai, is that 6H. It is his absolute highest damage starter. Near the wall, they're going to explode.
Generally great corner carry too, even if it's not there. So that was an amazing press. Also, going for the 2P, sees the butterfly 2Ps, and then knows that 6P will push him far enough forward to where the fireball doesn't even connect with him. I'm really impressed with Risetto in this set.
There's the far slash, gets the knockdown as well. Slide under.
Spaced it well too, so it wasn't actually punished. Backdash out of the 2P, whiffs it clap, but that's okay.
Oh my god, catches them out of the air with the counter hit. Look at the conversion here. Could have gone for Ride the Lightning Super, but wanted to hold the pressure in the corner instead.
Sauce meter though. Pressure's on. Stun Dipper, of course.
I really like the idea to keep the wall here. It's so smart.
Didn't connect though. MacMens has burst. Dashes up. Big delay actually.
Just kind of shimmying back and forth, looking for that. Oh my god.
Of course, yeah, same situation. You cannot just go for 6K in those scenarios.
Just needs one confirm. Both these characters really just need one confirm. That was absolutely the opportunity there for MacMens. That spin was so risky. Could have been punished easily by a run-up throw or run-up 2D.
Okay, MacMens leading it spin a little bit more, just trying to use it when possible, but now chip is a factor. Expect a stun dipper soon, but instead it's just going to be 2D. Damn, bro.
And Jabberwock, to answer your question, no, you cannot 6P.
The way they've released characters, I trust him completely. But let's see. Osmosis and Apotheosis here is able to find the close slash very early as we're already in the corner. And look at the wrist gauge, forces the burst. Apotheosis, no punches pulled in like the first 10 seconds.
Yeah, and there we go, using the Gamma Blade clone to great effect as well, cutting down little Eddie. 5H on the Drunkard Shade. And you see Osmosis just saying, okay, I'll just sit back. You have high blood. All right, there's the JD into fly cancel.
Oh, look like he was going to try and go for the super jump throw there. Frog comes through, pressure's out. Round of applause, and the triple overhead is dealt with.
Apotheosis is so good at his placements of these backdashes here in the corner. What another great backdash, but oh my god, the burst gets baited out after the 5D overhead straight into a command grab. Gonna pull up little Eddie, wakes up with 6P.
Yeah, he was betting on the missed time for there. Okay, far side swing out, gets the bite. What timing there. I mean, generally the normal thing that you would see is the far slash combo into the RC afterwards. And the 5K round start from Apotheosis is gonna already break the wall here.
Yo, that 2K pickup though for the wall carry combo, that's powerful.
Okay. Clone comes around, but it doesn't help out too much. Double Fukyo, yeah, 5P, mash it out.
Again, just trying to play the zoning game here. That's exactly what you excel at when Nagoriyuki is at high blood like this. You just have to sit back and play the lane game.
He has plenty of meter though, so if Apotheosis finds a hit, he can use RC to get himself across. Negative penalty. All the meter is gone for Osmosis, and that's a heartbreaker for sure.
And the burst is baited out as well. Look at all this pressure now. But the pressure immediately is relieved.
Like I was saying, it's what I was saying against Water. I think Apotheosis might let off the gas too often.
Yeah, that's the kind of time when you need to slam on the gas and get in there, right? Do not get off of them.
Found the hit, Fukyo's forward. There's a great positioning here. And then backs off, doesn't want to spend the RC to be aggressive. This time he's going to, and finds the low.
Gets the OTG with the 6H as well.
That's what I want to see. Apotheosis is so good. The standout piece of Apotheosis' play is his reads on offense. He is the type of player where, in terms of actually applying pressure and making reads on defense, he does some of the best jobs we see from anyone in not in like TNS brackets. Anywhere at being able to track down people. He finds more air throws than most people. He's the best when he is forcing the issue. These Zato players are making him like maybe feel not confident enough about it. He needs to get aggressive. If you're willing, if you have 50 meter and you make him block something, I want to see you RC forward and make a read because these reads are normally great.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, especially against a character like Zato. Water1 posted it great in the chat. Let them breathe too much. You do not want to allow Zato to breathe. When Zato is breathing, little Eddie is out doing things and stopping you from approaching. Apotheosis' neutral game is just so strong that they're able to actually pull out wins over it, but they can really step it up to the next level by just getting in there, not being afraid to go in too hard.
Oh, that's going to take a grip of damage there. Has to go for the burst. That's okay, though. Swing that 5H. I like the spacing. That was a brave pierce from Osmosis. A little delay, 50 meter now. If we land a far slash, let me see that RC. There's the Eartho. Like I said, he's incredible at being able to get those, and he blocks the gold burst.
Unfortunately, dropped the confirm after the RC from the air throw and wasn't able to punish the burst.
Oh my god, but the punish from Osmosis. He said, stop talking about Apotheosis, dog. That's the wrongest. Down with the invite hell. Good conversion, but not enough.
All right, trying to fish out with this 5H in neutral again. Super jumped right into this pressure here and is going to get picked up. Not enough to kill with the invite hell.
Yeah, but look at the blood gauge. What is he really going to do here? BRC forward finds the hit!
That's what he's going to do.
Oh, Osmosis, a hair away. Hey, Osmosis has been setting the pace, though. I really like what I'm seeing for sure. I think that's just an unfortunate situation. Sometimes you're going to lose rounds like that, right?
Oh my god, did you see that backdash there? He triggered a pose and then backdashed into throw, knowing that Osmosis was going to run up into him to try and punish.
Osmosis tried to threaten the flight there, gets the counter hit, dashes up with the 2S, and then unsummons after the sandwich. I like that. Doesn't want to extend and loses Eddie, but now with Eddie gone.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier as well. Apotheosis does a really great job at utilizing 2S and 5H to knock out little Eddie.
That's an important thing to do for sure as Nagoriyuki. 5H on a pose, good punish there, and okay, is able to cash out for the most part.
Jump BRC straight into Blood Rage and lands it. Look at the chip damage, oh my god.
Yeah, grip of chip for sure, is able to block after the oppose, continuing to just apply pressure and forces the chip with the guaranteed block string there. Osmosis is evening the rounds up here. This is such an important swing round. This is like set defining.
Great backdash there on the 2S. Oh, tries to Fukio forward to go for the bite, but Osmosis ready with the 2P span to get out of it. Baits the burst as well and goes to... Oh yeah, didn't have any little Eddie on deck, so went ahead to punish with the command grab to make sure to build up Eddie so they have the pressure going on deck here. Gonna go into Sword.
Sword, same thing, gets the damage, breaks the wall, guaranteed pierce here, and has full meter of the Eddie. Instead, he's gonna go for the leapfrog. In double overhead, not dealt with from Apotheosis, and Osmosis 2 rounds in a row to keep himself in this set, especially against Nagoriyuki. Regardless of who is playing the character, down 2-0 is you can just make 4 bad guesses in a row and just lose the set at that point. So important to not let him get to get that 2-0. 3 in a row is a hard ask against anyone.
Yeah, like you said, this could be the absolute swing that Osmosis needs now. Unless Apotheosis has an answer, Osmosis might be going on to the next round here. And I think what we've been saying, the answer is be aggressive, right? Get in there and do not let up the pressure. Do not allow Osmosis to breathe. And we're seeing a lot, too, from Apotheosis, is that they spend blood to move backwards, which I think is something you really don't want to do.
I think sometimes that can be nice, but I think generally in this matchup, it has seemed like it has felt like a mistake. Okay, goes for the drills there. Here comes the sword. Good pressure. Ooh, what? I'm trying to go for something.
Trying to bait out the burst real hard there, probably a defensive burst, but we haven't really seen Apotheosis burst on block.
Hasn't been that afraid of it for sure.
Yeah, and look at this blood gauge just stuck here. And that time going for the breaking the wall there, probably to bait out a Beyblade from Apotheosis, but Apotheosis has so much blood on deck that I don't really think that was gonna happen.
Okay, it's continuing to use that FD. FD's out though, so now look at the chip. Just make him block a couple more times. Needs to build, and actually needs to build up blood now. We're in a situation here where chip is a factor, so absolutely goes for the clone.
All right, round 2 trying to start off with a 5K, but Osmosis immediately backing up to try and play that late game, getting tossed.
5P, nothing else. Fukio forward, empty, never safe in that situation. Zato able to mash.
And these back dashes are absolutely on point.
Too far away, is able to stop the 5D. The lows come through, but still able to evade. A good use of the FD to like buy yourself some space, but what are you gonna do with the space right now? Osmosis is mauling you. This is no Eddie Zato. This is no Eddie Zato rushing him down.
He doesn't want to give him any breathing room, right? And he's got no blood to really contest. There we go, gonna get a little bit of blood back now, especially off of this sequence right here.
Oh my god, 6H anti-air for Apotheosis into the DP.
And maybe we were wrong. Apotheosis taking it 2 straight rounds now to put it up 2-1, threatening the set now, 1 game away. And that was some great adjustments, just playing the neutral game so incredibly well and being a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah.
Not too much, but just enough to where they were still in range for that 2S, 5H and hanging in that range just a little bit more than they were the rest of the set.
I agree. I mean, Apotheosis, it seems like the game plan is he bets it all on one huge guess at the beginning, gets to 2 blood, and is content to play footsies the rest of the round. Just like that, is able to get the 1 guess in. Fukio's forward, still has blood to kind of go in with it. He's going to pop. He's absolutely going to pop.
It kills little Eddie, though, but he goes for the throwback instead of going for the command grab. A really interesting choice.
I mean, positionally, it does make sense here. Pierce comes through.
I like it. Just hang back until Eddie appears, but the... Oh, my God, what a conversion. I love this, the staggered 5 Ps to try and bait out the burst there. Burst to keep the corner, I like it.
Yeah, bursting immediately here, trying to take the rest of this meter here with Chip. Connects off the oppose and is able to get the kill. Osmosis really trying to take this to a game 5.
All right, 2K2D, get the knockdown. Gonna use drills on Oki.
Ooh, 5D with the oppose.
Yeah, and that is such a difficult situation to be in because you cannot press. You just have to try and jump out of that kind of situation or just block. All right, trying to go for the Beyblades forward, but getting jabbed out. And the PRC catching the backdash there with the invite hell as well. Osmosis about to tie this up. Are we going to see an RC?
Absolutely should, and we do. 2H, there's the burst. Apotheosis, not a good chance. But you know, I've seen crazier. Nah, it's done.
And here we are, tied up 2-2 now in our loser side top 8. And one important thing to note there that was really a really smart move from Osmosis was normally when you see Zatos go for the RC after the command grab in the corner, they usually go for close slash. But he immediately went for 2H at the absolute tip to try and bait out the burst.
Yeah.
Because any other character would have rose up just a little too high for the burst, and the burst would have whipped. But we know Nagoriyuki, he's a chunky boy, so...
I mean, that's true. He kind of large. So now with a 2-2, game 5. Big situations coming up. Clone comes through. He's got a plan, and it's 2S. 2S is the plan.
And on the other end, Osmosis' plan is just to oppose it.
Jumps backwards. Doesn't really get anything off of it. Invite hell. Does a little bit of work, but not too much. And that is maybe a missed input on the summon there. Eddie comes out and just stands there.
Yeah, and he threw out 2H with Eddie just staying there. Absolutely not what he wanted. But Apotheosis is doing an incredibly great job right now of killing out little Eddie.
Oh, man. And that is his burst gone off of that. He gets rushed down in the situation where he doesn't have Eddie. His burst has to be spent, and now he's in the blender.
There it is with the fast RC. Gonna break the wall with the 6H. We're back to neutral, but man, look at the damage.
Ooh, max distance. Goes for the double pierce into the leapfrog. Throws the sword from the air.
Oh my god, even picks up with the frog as well, but Nagoriyuki just a super heavyweight, just a little too heavy to be able to continue that combo.
Clone through, had 50 meters. Well, Apotheosis set point now, but the far slash to win 99 seconds. Osmosis has been so defensive in a lot of those choices, and he said, I'm tired. It's time to fight.
Patience here just to throw out the 2S, gets the dash in with the 5P. Great jump. Oh my god, the reset 2 into the throw, so much damage. Doesn't spend the meter. Next hit, you absolutely have to expect it though.
Yeah, I mean, definitely trying to set himself up for, oh, YRC is a great choice. You have him cornered. This is it. Osmosis has to find a way out, has 50 meter.
Burst though, is he gonna pop? No, he's so close. burst to push Apotheosis into the corner as well. With all this meter on deck as well, we might be going to a final round here.
Sword to break the wall. Max meter, 50 meter available for Osmosis. Summon Eddie. Good amount of pressure down. 5D is blocked.
Look at the defense here, though, from Apotheosis. Sword is coming out.
He tried to swing out of the sword, it looks like, but that gets frame trapped out. It's the final round.
All tied up here.
Oh no, counter hit Beyblade. This is quite the start here, but Apotheosis drops his combo.
That's the second time he's gone for that combo tonight, and the second time he's also dropped it. So unfortunate. It's going to get picked up and tossed into the other corner with the wall break as well. Positive bonus on deck for Osmosis. Apotheosis sitting at 50 meter.
He backdashes here. He's got a decent situation until the far heavy lands. Good amount of damage. Max meter goes for the sword. It's not going to connect fully. 5D still is not able to kill. Doesn't break it with meter either. Apotheosis BRC forward potentially, but no, he holds on to it. Intentionally Fukios himself to max blood gauge here. BRC to dash backwards and tries to Fukio, but empty Fukio punishable.
One more touch is going to do it. Apotheosis has burst, but will it be enough? The blood gauge is so high. There's the gold burst.
Oh my god, he Fukio'd once.
I say bet it all and just dash in blood rage.
It's time. Here it is. Goes for the low. It doesn't work out. Faust is a little too far. Fukio's forward again,
no,
and there's
oppose.
the trade up the oppose. Maybe if he goes for RC, he can have a better shot, but it does not work out. Osmosis is going to take it over Apotheosis in the loser's bracket. Damn, bro. Maybe even slightly Kai favored.
Yeah, I feel like Kai does really, as a Kai player, I feel like Kai does really well in this matchup, being able to use Fireball, 2S, 5K, all great options to stuff out Little Eddie. And there's the Vapor Thrust to escape the corner. Tries the Vapor Thrust again. Also, a lot of Zato players really like to go for those fly mix-ups, and you can just DP right out of them. But there's the block burst, 6P to escape the setup. And Water1 so far just controlling this neutral. Fast Dust is blocked. 6P into the flip kick. We're going to get a run-up Oki. And you're seeing a lot of things that Risetto is doing that are working out incredibly well, but Water1 just with the lead. And escaping, you saw that too. In that situation where Risetto was placed into that same situation, you saw the BRC to try and see what Water1 was going to go for. That was an incredibly smart option. Great air conversion there too with the JP into the JS. But using the Drunkard Shade to reverse the heavy stunnage here back into the sandwich combo.
You have to be very careful about how you throw those heavy fireballs into this matchup. Look at the knockdown, try to go for the DP. And ooh, just like that, the fireball comes through, gets the connection. And that's gonna be a wall broken now. Doesn't break it with the super though, couldn't, I don't think.
I respect the attempt to go for the JD. It staggers Kai's fall in the air, kind of similar to what you see from a lot of Zatos who use fly to stagger their air approach, and DP to escape the pressure. Wow, Drunkard shades the air fireball and it shoots it back at a downward angle as well.
Oh, JD forces the burst out. Shadow, again, same thing, dude.
The angle looks so goofy,
It's actually like Pong. It just sends it back in the exact follow, but just lets it go at the same situation. That is a tough one. But that's part of why the fireball game is difficult in this matchup. I mean, you saw went for heavy stun edge. If you don't time heavy stun edge at a place where it's guaranteed meaty, he's just going to wake up and drunkard it. There's just no reason for him not to. He's just going to send it back.
Yeah, but Water, exactly. Water looking incredibly clean so far this set. Controlled that really well. Risetto had a lot of great ideas and was trying to get things going, but Water was just one step ahead of him each time. Especially in the life lead too, getting that early life lead and maintaining it. They were kind of going back and forth, but that life lead never changed.
So we'll see. It's got to be a little more reserved on the fireball game, a little bit better in the footsies. I mean, we got to look for 2S, things like that. Stun Dipper is incredibly strong, obviously too. Run up throw. It's one of those things where with Kai, it's the meme for sure. Like, oh, run up, he just runs full screen and throws you, but like low-key, you should. I mean, if he ever mispositions Eddie or is over-leaning on a pose, just going for little dashes and attempting to throw can go a really long way.
Not only do you mention a pose and how run-up throw is a great option for a pose, it's also a great option if you notice that the Zato you're playing really likes to use Drunkard Shade to place Eddie behind you. If you just run past Eddie, run up and throw them, it's a great option. And Kai has such a fast run speed as well, which is why that's just such a solid tactic for him.
Dash up. I mean, I appreciate the dash up there. Water, as we've said, is very happy to match that too. P in oppose blocks the attempt at the DP.
All right, backdashing there on the Foudre arc.
The Hortator in the chat, by the way, that is Apotheosis. Congratulations on your placement today, man. I know you got it in you.
RC goes for the 6P2 to get those plus, or sorry, the 6K to get those plus frames. Super jump into JH.
Real follow-up there. Oppose comes through, a grip of damage. Doesn't even want to go for the breaking the law, would rather keep him mid-screen. I think that's a great choice. That's another stylistic difference that we see is Osmosis was often going for breaking the law to get underneath and try and get himself set up. But Water1 is content to keep it mid-screen and try and go for that final mix to get the kill.
And there we saw an attempt at a 2S, but gets caught trying to run up by the Frog. Great backdash there, but 5K straight into the oppose.
DP out, yeah. Pierce is not a guaranteed block string. Jumped over. Tried to space himself out. Gets caught by Eddie and mashes into oppose, and that's what happened. And that is an Eddie-less wall break confirm.
Yeah, the PRC drift forward into the close slash, able to confirm after the 2S pickup. 2S such a solid OTG tool in combos there for Zato. And Water1 putting this up 2-0 now over Risetto. Only needs one more to send him packing.
Water1 against everyone is just so content to mash, and no one is really punishing him enough for it. And I cannot praise him enough for the situation of, if they're not stopping you for doing it, why would you stop? Water is obliterating everyone's pressure by just mashing in gaps. If he has burst, he is mashing everywhere he thinks there might be a gap. Worst case he bursts. Like, it's so smart.
And that's the kind of thing where it's kind of like a counterplay to the high-level play. With a lot of high-level play in Strive, you see people really staggering, right?
We say it all the time.
Really staggering, trying to catch you pressing anything. But in this kind of case, you kind of just got to dial it in, right?
I agree.
Or go for those things that are very, very tiny gaps, like close slash into 6H, when you think that they're going to be pressing 2P a lot like that. And there we go, 3 throws in a row.
Okay. Too far away there, 2S. Oh my god, tries to go for the tri-jump. There's the attempt at the reversal. Gets beaten out in a 6P to stop the flip kick.
Again, flip kick, just getting beat out from all of Zato's offense. We talk about a lot of Kai's great tools. That is not one of them in this matchup.
I agree completely. It loses out to so many options there, and that is a hell of a confirm from Water.
That's dead.
A well-earned kill with the Amorphous, but no, a pixel left.
Yo, Sajin.
Oh, but there's the command throw.
And Water1 threatening set point now. Trying to clean sweep Risetto.
DP, did use the JS there, is able to counter hit with 5K. Knockdown, 5K again. It's starting to get wise to the fact that Water is mashing, and it's really the first person we've seen like hard punish, specifically these 2Ps.
No Ride the Lightning, but goes for the run-up DP. A Ride the Lightning absolutely would have closed out that round, but Scum Dipper is going to do it right at the end there with a perfect.
Yeah, Risetto looking so much better, and so much of it was just staggering, tighter staggers, like you were saying. Just tighten them up a little bit. Like, I would love to see like 5K 6H type of staggers from Risetto. I think it could work out beautiful for him.
That has to hold all this Zato pressure in the corner, baits out the DP really hard, tries to go for the burst save, but it doesn't work. There's the burst, very clean. I love it using invite hell there to neutralize the fireball.
Oh, 2H with the opposed to actually get the hit though. Pierce follows up, PRC doesn't get anything.
He's gonna RC drift under. Didn't have Eddie to close it out there, but only needs one more touch.
Love that little delay, 6P run up, very nice.
Heavy stun edge pressure, run up throw. We're gonna see an OTG. We do, straight into another heavy stun edge there. Counter hit 2H. Oh no, had to do the backwards RC drift if they wanted to keep that burst safe.
Stun edge connects, goes for the red RC, so it's certainly not enough damage.
Decides to hold on to the corner. I like this a lot. OTG? No! Doesn't go for the OTG.
Yeah, missed out on some damage here. That might be the difference between chipping and not, and there's the connection.
That OTG close slash could have actually killed.
Especially if you land the close slash. Specifically, I do not
We have seen, though, earlier in this tournament, we have seen Baiken versus Nagoriyuki as a matchup.
Yes.
Baiken seems like she can deal a lot with what Nagoriyuki throws out, but the question is, can hereticMAGICMAN deal with what Test Your Luck is throwing out?
Absolutely agree. As he tries to go for the little shimmy there with the 6H, too far away, and there's a counter hit and a burst bait. Finds the throw, gets herself latched on, and that is a guaranteed meaty with the tatami.
6H catching the backdash as well. Look at the damage on this, just getting the loop.
Bro, don't ever get strapped to Baiken, because this is what happens. Able to follow up. Missed the first hit of the super, though, so not as much damage as it could be.
Just going to go for the run-up. Nothing, though, into the far slash. Going to close up that first round pretty decisively for hereticMAGICMAN.
And the run-up nothing was perfect because he spaces himself at an exact range to where he actually catches the backdash on reaction, it looked like. That was pretty sick stuff.
Wonderful conversion there from Test Your Luck, but the wake-up parry. And 2H to catch the wake-up backdash as well.
Overhead, followed up with the 2P. Oh my god, reversal super.
That's such a smart thing to do. That's going to kill too, I believe. Absolutely it does. That was Galaxy Brain, because you know when people YRC, they're going to press a button afterwards.
Most of the time. I mean, sometimes you'll see YRC command throw, sometimes you'll see YRC backdash. There are a little bit of things, but I'd say the percentage play for sure is mashing, because usually it's just the best thing to do.
But let's also run through those options again. Throw, loses to super. Backdash, loses to super. If they do anything after YRC and you super, you win.
It beats almost everything, for sure. That's a crazy scenario to put yourself in. And hereticMAGICMAN, honestly, handily takes the first one, but that is a nightmare of a starter. What happened to his life bar?
Got hit with round start DP. That is something you absolutely never want to get hit by against Nagoriyuki. That's the thing that makes contesting Nagoriyuki at round start so scary. Why you see so
my god.
Parry.
I would have thrown up, but no, it is going to wake up. Super is going to connect. Good amount of damage here and gain a little bit of blood back.
All right, yeah, Test Your Luck controlling the first game in this round.
I love that.
He can't even jump over it. Counter hit 2H as well, but drops the conversion.
It's okay though, Beyblade low crushes the sweep.
That's crazy.
No way.
All right, you saw this time that hereticMAGICMAN was a little bit more patient just to see what Test Your Luck was going to do at round start, and then went for the 2H.
I love that too. Test Your Luck held the first couple times. This time he backdashes out at the Tommy, so he's moved to layer 2. So let's see how hereticMAGICMAN deals with it next time when he's able to go for that close to Tommy.
6B into Escobar.
Oh my god, he backdashes and it jumps over the low. All right, that is just gross. Shoot him.
Through the wall as well. Gonna get the hard knockdown.
Shoot him again.
As well.
Shoot him again.
Oh,
okay, he's gonna go for the JS instead. Wow.
I would have just shot again.
Oh my god.
I count 2 guns.
Oh, huge counter hit to start. Doesn't really get too much off of it though.
Oh, goes for the Ozansen and hits, but doesn't spend the meter to confirm the combo.
Okay, now this is that scenario that we've talked about so often. Test Your Luck baits the burst, but Test Your Luck needs to be careful about swinging from full screen now. hereticMAGICMAN will just shoot you.
Backdash, but tries to run forward. Oh, wow, just a little bit mistiming on that JS. There's the gun to catch the backdash. That is the downside of having such a long backdash, right?
Oh, but is able to close the game still, and yeah, that is actually a terrifying scenario. Imagine using what you feel like is a non-committal option, and your opponent pulls a gun out and just shoots you. You're like, wait, hold up. It was a prank. I didn't mean to backdash. Oh my god.
But of course, tied up 1-1 already in this winners finals. Wouldn't have it any other way. Both these players adapting so well against each other. Yeah, Test Your Luck is definitely going to have to work around not backdashing at full screen when hereticMAGICMAN has 50 meter on.
Yeah, it's just, it deletes footsies for the most part. Finds the bite though.
It is backdash deterrence.
Not gonna burst here. It's gonna hold on to it. That is a grip of damage to take.
Yeah, it's not going to be enough to kill, but this is going to be a great position here for Test Your Luck. Pretty much has no blood on deck. We're going to see a Gamma Blade Fukio 4 probably. Absolutely 2K2D.
Oh, beat out the reversal too. I think he went for a reversal parry, which I think would have worked out if it had been the other way, but going for the clone first worked out beautifully.
All right, counter hit JS, another counter hit 2S there, gets a full conversion as well. Oki with the tatami.
Backdashes the tatami again, is not letting that rock. Blood gauge very high though, making sure to land these normals before he Fukios. Good stuff.
That's such a perfect.
Oh, and the gold burst!
Tatami Gaishi isn't able to get the conversion, unfortunately.
Backdashing. Has meter now.
Oh, I love the neutral jump there. Oh my god, the RC to call out the 6P burst in the corner.
Uh-oh. Oh my god! 2H doesn't kill though, doesn't kill!
No live run up bar slash!
Beats out the attempt at the Beyblade there. Wow. 2H him out, was able to stop him from going there. The tatami mat is no match for the sword. He said, while you were throwing floor mats, I was studying the blade.
Oh no, the whip throw there.
JS from so far and backdashing. Suddenly a very bad option here from Nagoriyuki as soon as you're strapped in. When she puts the seatbelt on you, dog, you can't be jumping like that.
Oh, great IAD, but just a little too far ahead. This doesn't have meter though. Okay.
Oh, 5D blocked. Doesn't get any kind of punish, just lands and nothing. Test your luck, 2-1. Kind of a heartbreaker there. I mean, dude, this is the highest level Baiken versus Nagoriyuki I've seen. These two are so back and forth. They're both preying on each other's best options so well. The adaptations are coming so fast. It's hard to even point them out.
This is some of the best Baiken gameplay I've seen, period. Such incredible adaptation going on for hereticMAGICMAN.
Let's see if Test Your Luck can potentially close us out here.
Spending all that blood right at the start. We're already nearly 2.5 bars of blood already spent.
Ooh, nice punish though. Tatami is backdash, but he was there. I think that was a fake one. Intentionally didn't meet it to get the punish.
Yeah, and a clean 6P too. Nice punish there on the, oh my god.
You can't go for it, not against Baiken.
That's 2 for 2 now so far. Great 6P into the RC. We're going to carry all the way to the corner with the triple slash series. Get some blood back as well. There's the gun. All those plus frames trying to use the Kabari to pull in.
Far away though, 6H. Again, a little too far. Both of them burst, but since Nagoriyuki bursted first, he gets the better of it.
And the instant overhead JH. That is the mix-up. When you are that close to Nagoriyuki after they go into Blood Rage, you gotta guess high-low.
Okay. Oh no, what a drop. hereticMAGICMAN gets the trade, a great situation, and backdashes the 6P. Both of them retreating back to neutral. Here we are, back to the corner.
And using the JD, knowing that the JD was going to whiff after the JS, using that to push yourself a little bit further back so you don't get punished was incredibly smart from hereticMAGICMAN. Able to get off the wall and escape to mid-screen. And this is looking really bad, and there's a 6H decapitation. Test Your Luck taking it 3-1.
That's how he does against Mike's after. Mike played a ton of Millia in winner's bracket and actually was looking very strong, but now we are back on the Soul. He said, home is, you know, we gotta lean on the bad guy sometimes.
Time to go ape mode.
We'll find that first hit. Goes for the backdash afterwards. He's actually playing pretty passive in those scenarios, but instead, afterwards, the Pierce trades and it is not good enough. Okay.
Look at this. Yeah, just trying to stay at that 6S range there, too. When you get that big 6S counter hit. Wow, that was a very late burst, too. Mike so content to just wait for it.
And that's tough, too, because I think that generally the late burst against Soul is good because the later stages of his combos are the easier places to burst in. That does just not work out, and now Chip is a factor, and the Gun Flame will do it.
Yeah, but that's the first round. Going pretty decisively to Mike as well.
2S, dashed over, nice knockdown. Oh, and Drunkard was close enough to hit so he could freely get Eddie across. That was disgusting, actually.
Oh my god, using the Bandit Revolver to fly over a head of water.
6S is answered immediately. He's going to get burst back. No, he's not quite going to.
Yeah, Water taking the perfect, turning that around right away. We have a slugfest right here now.
Dashed up, 2P, Pierce comes through.
Dash forward round start with Zato.
I love that so much.
That is, that's confidence, right?
Backdash again, 2P to answer, has to block the jump in, and now Soul, that's all you need. Just take an inch, you can blow it up and turn it into a mile. Eddie is gone, tries to go for the flyover, and it does work out. The reposition comes through, and Mike is forced to burst.
Yeah, but there's the 6P. Oh no, drops the close slash conversion. So unfortunate, spent the meter for nothing. But has him locked down with little Eddie in the corner.
Oh, doesn't get the unsummon though, so now another period of Eddie-less Zato gets the DP into the RC. Look at the damage.
Bro, Mike's combos are mental.
Oh my god, he's just blocking too. Don't play with me.
5K to kill little Eddie. Gonna go ahead and jump over the invite hell, trying to get some pressure going. But little Eddie is back now.
Oh, Drunkard to get the cross up there off of the sandwich. The frog connects. He's gonna break the wall, and he's gonna break with sword. The best possible scenario for Water. Let's see how he spends it with 50 meter on Mike, and he's gonna wake up with a Tyrant Rave.
Tyrant Rave gets blocked though. Gonna run for 2K, 2D. Surprised he didn't go for the command grab there. OTG blocks the Bandit Bringer.
Oh, fake the super dash it looked like. Oh, and is able to find the kill. Very nice stuff. That was terrifying in that first game. When Tyrant Rave comes through, I respect Water just going for the sweep, because while command throw absolutely would have been more optimal, if you mess up, just if you mess up, you're gone. He wakes up, he neutral techs, and he DPs, he far slashes. Something bad happens to you. So I don't think it's worth the risk. I really like the risk-adverse play from Water there.
Yo, shouts to Tom Hanks for the water facts in the chat.
Appreciate you a lot. Yep. We need those.
Remember, guys, drink water, stay healthy.
Of course. I got mine right here.
Yeah, we keep them off camera. Right, here we go. Water1 up 1-0 over Mike so far, but Mike starting off really strong with the 5K conversion after the counter hit. The second hit of Bandit Revolver.
That's the first time this set, too, that he has gone for the second hit of that. So setting it in really early, and this is why you don't command throw in weird situations, because you might get blown up. It's okay, he's able to get out of it. Mike Nada, by the way, coming through with the prime for the sub. Thank you so much for the support, as always, man. And to everybody.
Wow, PRC drift upwards before the hit connects. Still works out, though, for a nice little stylish combo. Mike taking the round.
Here we go. Burst still available for Mike, and you know he loves the burst on the first hit he takes. So, yeah, he doesn't even have to get hit this time, just wants to go for momentum. And Water says, I've got a plan. The 6P, it's the plan.
I think Mike's decisions on where he bursts are actually incredibly smart, because if you burst immediately, not only are you again resetting neutral to be able to turn the momentum around, but you're building up burst meanwhile to be able to burst again in a really tight situation.
Oh, went for the Vortex PRC to try and save himself, but the J-Ace actually beats out everything Mike was looking for underneath.
There we go, using the Bandit Revolver to escape the corner. So smart.
JKJD, good little jump string there. Gunflame from that distance is such an incredible... Dealing with that kind of harassment is so difficult. Those are perfectly spaced Gunflames from Mike. And Water, just a little too nervous to try and drunkard them. The reward for reflecting that is not worth the risk of him just killing you. Yeah, like, if he vortexes, the round ends.
This is an incredibly scary matchup for Zato. Again, we talk about Zato having 0 guts and not having the greatest defense. With Soul, you really need to have a strong defense. So when you're playing a character like Zato, where your really only reversal option is 2P, 2P mash, it's so terrifying. Especially because he just melts, right? When
your best defensive options are the system mechanics, it's usually a problem in this game for sure.
All right, anti-air with Frog, unfortunately just a little too far away from the corner to be able to get the conversion. Invite Hell just catching right at the tip, though.
I like that answer there. Unfortunately, a lot of these situations for Water, it's feeling very scrambly, and in these scrambles, he's not able to get the unsummons that he wants, so he's playing primarily most of neutral Eddie-less.
There's 6P pushed all the way into the corner. Great throw break there from Water, though, but this conversion isn't going to spend the meter, wants to hold on to it for the next hit.
Okay, 5K, 6S, Revolver comes through. He continues to spend the meter to hold him down, is going to get the kill with the Gunflame. Mike looking... Dude, the snowball is rolling. Water's got to do something.
Mike being aggressive at Round Star as well. Great run up, just blocked. That was a tricky situation too. I wasn't sure what direction to block. Neither was Mike. But that is a Mike special. Mike really loves to do the super jump over into Bandit Bringer to swap sides.
6H RCE, very nice. Oh, was looking for the whiff punish there, and Water finally, the bravery comes through, is able to find the hit, and almost fixes the combo. That would have been nutty.
I like the backwards approach with the tri-dash there. Oh, just 6P, no close slash to catch the landing, but there we go, dash forward with the PRC and throw.
Okay, situation there, 5D, nice block, bursts immediately, thinks he can win the round.
No punish there on the DP.
Okay, still is able to find it there with the 2D. That was a terrifying scenario. Mike lives that, and I was like, oh no, hold up.
All right, round start 6P there from Water, though, but I like it. Mike stepped back and then threw out the 6S.
For drills again.
Great 5P anti-air, pushing Mike all the way back into the corner, but Mike's defense is so good. 3 frames, baby. Burst and put Mike back into the corner.
Far slash connecting, try to go for the second one's a little too far for the optimal follow-up. So we're missing out on damage, and the rest of the hit there tried to go for the throw, and Mike just dashes straight in afterwards.
Gets the command grab as well. OTG close slash and gets the overhead. What you saw there was a lot of Zato players will try and use Pierce to push you in range of their command grab. Mike was fully aware that's what was happening and just went for the backdash and got such a strong punish. It won them that game.
Yeah, you have to be so careful. I mean, we've seen Water in a few situations looking for the command throw, and the command throw, mostly against Mike, has done more harm than good for sure. I'm not sure what the adjustment, though, is off of that. I think it's more just, I guess we have to do a better job of managing our eddy, right? I mean, sometimes the eddy is getting broken by Mike, which is inevitable. It's going to happen in neutral occasionally, but we're running out of gauge on our own accord quite often.
Here we go, going to the air at the round start situation. Has the early momentum, but no, oh my god, what a pickup with the 5K.
Yeah, momentum be damned. Fafnir is the way. Continuing to backdash, try and keep the corner, finds the throw off of that, and then the 5D, but no confirm. Water still in so much trouble, though.
Wow, just run up 6S is going to kill out little Eddie. Still has Water locked here in the corner. That risk gauge is starting to build up just about halfway.
Got Drunker to get him across, and now, yeah, is going to hold on to the burst, too. Doesn't want to spend it and potentially still lose the round. So this is set point here from Mike.
Mike immediately with the 2S, and there's the goal burst. That is a level of confidence being displayed. Mike thinks he can take this right now.
YRC pushed him away. Vortex punished. Almost nothing for a punish there.
Yeah, Mike is throwing out a lot of risky options now, just trying to bank it all on that.
JD mix-up, absolutely. It's just unblockable, dude.
Another one, able to pick up with the 2S, but drops the 2H. And that drop could be fatal.
Throw takes another grip of damage on that, but wake up 2K2D for Water.
Yeah, incredible backdash. We are still on set point for Mike. Water really needs to survive this.
Oh, the throw whip, unfortunate. Look at the damage. OTGs into the safe jump.
Oh my god, the goal burst through the oppose. Still has 50 more meter on deck.
Oh, and reacts.
That was so smart,
dude.
Wow. Oh my god, the burst on the Magic Pixel.
Oh, hold up. He's in this. All of a sudden, this is looking pretty decent here for Water. He's going to get sword and a reset. JD mix-up is incoming.
There it is, but it gets blocked this time. The overhead dust, though, set through the wall. That is not what you want.
This is actually so bad for Water. Resetting the neutral is not what you wanted to see. Oh, leapfrog.
Gets the 2S and Water stays alive, taking it to a game 5.
Oh my god. Resetting as soon as he gets reset to neutral, Water fans are scared. Water fans are nervous when it goes back to neutral because no eddy gauge, no meter to really FD. If Mike gets close enough to make him block anything, Water just is cooked.
That was kind of mental.
Nah, that was absolutely insane. So we're taking it to a game 5 here. Water might be able to be the one to stop Mike. Mike has a hell of a climb ahead of him, but he needs to stop making Water boiled jokes. I see you. I don't like it. Here we go. Game 5. Oh, 2P trying to go for the dash up. Is Water starting to feel a little more confident in the mashes here, not letting Mike get away with these dash ups like he has been, but there's that 3 frame.
Second hit not hitting, though, allowing Water to get the throw.
Oh, burst is too far. No reward really for Mike here for the burst, but he goes in immediately for the Volcanic Viper.
And the 6Ps just being thrown out. The oppose gets thrown, though. Oh, PRC, but it's just too late. Still gets countered. Able to bait out the gold burst as well, but gets no punish off of it.
Oh, a grip of damage is definitely going to die for that. No, he's still alive. Wait, hold on.
It's not over yet, but the run-up throw on the opposed. Again, Mike is starting to lean into either run-up throw on opposed or button RC because he knows that Water 1 wants to hit something after he hits opposed. It's just a natural reaction, and my god, the damage right off the bat. Water 1, it's not looking good.
Trying to go for the 5P is immediately answered. It should be, no, it's not quite enough, but the throw comes through, and Mike with the switch up. Mike had played like mildly patiently in so many situations there, and in that final game, he just turns the heat. Footage for you guys out there.
And this is to earn the right to face Test Your Luck in Grand Finals. Here we go.
hereticMAGICMAN slow and steady at the round start. Mike Saptic starting to try and force the issue a little bit, but MAGICMAN has been pretty content to give the real estate, not afraid, especially having that parry.
Early off with the parry as well, too, but there's the counter hit into the clean hit TP. Quick 50% of your life, empty IID into throw. Does it a second time, do it a third, why not? Oh, here we go.
And the RC to be able to get the kill with the DP.
What? RC drift upwards DP? I actually haven't seen that before. That's kind of dope.
So MAGICMAN maybe gave a little too much real estate there, and I think that MAGICMAN agrees with my assessment there. Tried to be a little more aggressive, and it's really working out so far.
Yeah, Baiken's JS is such a great tool at punishing those gun flames from pretty much any range. It reaches so far.
Oh my god, 5K just fixes all your problems. What a way to make that combo work.
Yeah, you saw Mike was trying to bait out the burst there. That's going to allow hereticMAGIC. Oh my god.
Yeah, Tommy's not real off of that. Really, really good press.
Yeah, but Mike just knowing, being ready for the very first time to press that 5K.
Ooh, that's up close slash twice in a row. Looked like he was going for a burst bait. It does not work out. And hereticMAGICMAN has access to the meter, though, so you've got 2 bullets in the chamber.
Oh, the backdash gets caught by the Bandit Bringer, though.
Yes, delayed, though.
Goes for the, I like that, going for the sweep there. Again going for the sweep. Mike is expecting Johnson, gonna get shot through the wall, and hereticMAGICMAN taking the round.
Dude, the gun is, nothing gets me more hyped than the gun, dude. What is this? Bar slash, actually anti-airs.
All right, the 5P to jab out. Counter hit heavy slash, gonna get a full conversion here. Gets the side switch as well.
Dude, expect burst here soon from Mike. He's able to go for the DP. Nice extension all the way to the corner.
Jesus
It doesn't break the wall either. That's a nightmare.
Oh my god, the gold burst on the follow-up from the Kabari.
Oh, he jumps in with the jump. S is going to go for the super. Is it going to connect? No, it's way too far.
That's so unfortunate. Gun would have absolutely connected.
Yeah, all of your meter unfortunately spent. Now JS connects though.
It is into JD, spends the burst. It's not over yet. Oh no, that was the opportunity, but there it is with the Kabari, or excuse me, with the Johnson.
Yeah,
getting a counter hit and able to follow up.
Dude, able to connect fully. 1 game in favor of hereticMAGICMAN. Dude.
Just needs 2 more, but
2
Mike's
more.
not making this easy.
No, this is really, really a scrambly back and forth between these two. And it's weird because it feels like Mike is a player that thrives in that scenario. The more chaos you can create, the more Mike is willing to embrace the chaos and swing. But Baiken is actually kind of a nasty character at controlling that chaos. Every time we've seen Mike get overly scrambly, Heretic blocks the first wave of mix-up and then just parries the second.
And I see they gave Baiken a gun. Think about it. They gave 3 DLC characters guns in Season 1. That's wild. But here we go, jumping into our next
Master
game.
Chief has confirmed the last character. Oh my god.
Hit 6S. Great confirm here all the way to the corner as well. I like it.
At the end.
Ending with the gun flame to make sure it doesn't break the wall.
Yeah, very smart stuff. Dashes into Tommy, guaranteed. Back dashes afterwards. Vortex connects. And MAGICMAN not going to spend his meter, his burst rather.
Counter hit, yet sent through the wall with the Fafnir as well.
You pointed it out, but I want to really, really hammer it home. Mike's combo routes there all specifically were to not break the wall. He did an incredible job managing wall health, and that's something you have to do with Soul. He's not as good at unsticking people on the wall on the ground, so just not ever splatting them is the best thing you can do. Same like there, Gunflame. Guarantees no splat, sets himself up for a better situation here, and now gets the burst out of it. He wins the burst because of it, and might get the round here.
Yeah, Mike is really content to not break the wall unless he has meter or he thinks it's going to kill. Oh, great job blocking the cross
Oh,
up as
no.
well. Wow, that was a real combo too. The tether pulling in after the RC drift forward to actually be able to confirm the combo.
The Tommy didn't connect there. That's a very rare scenario. It's very rare to see Mike have burst and never spend it.
Yeah, I don't think Mike was expecting to get stuck to the wall with that.
So let's see now with a 1-to-1 in rounds to jump in. It gets the burst out. Mike is going to spend it early this time. hereticMAGICMAN is going to earn a burst back at some point during this round.
Great patience here from hereticMAGICMAN as well, blocking all of these gun flames right now. He gets caught trying to jump out by the Faust here.
Mike is daring him to go for this parry. It's just 6S gun flames so many times, and it's actually going to get the kill there off the bat first. Mike evening it up. Oh my god, so back and forth.
This is going to be a Game 5 game. I feel it in my bones.
It might be. I want it to be. Dude, I want the rest of the tournament to just be Game 5s.
Oh, absolutely.
This is ridiculous.
Give me the reset.
It has just been too nasty, man.
I'll say no. Get out of my house.
hereticMAGICMAN, man, this Baiken has been just different. Especially having seen how dominant he was on Eno for such a long time, seeing him swap to this character and already be this adept, just such a threat, man.
I feel like this character suits him so incredibly well. The way he likes to play Eno definitely shines with Baiken.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Okay, with the sweep there, got the connection, burst early, Mike special.
Patience here from hereticMAGICMAN with these backdashes, these 2Hs to try and bait out and catch any kind of movement.
Got that sweep to Tommy, follow up. I like
love
that.
6H OTG.
Yeah, that and he knows that he knows the grapple's gonna whiff there, so he's just using that simply to close the gap there with the follow-up into the gun.
Another gun!
Shoot him
Oh
again.
my god!
In case you didn't know, Gun does OTG from the knockdown of Gun. Today,
Gun into gun,
yeah, of course. The sacred combo. The sacred combo they don't want you to know about.
Hit him with the double dash.
Oh my god, follow up with the Tatami on the overhead. Doesn't get too much else afterwards, and Mike finds the counter hit.
That counter hit too, you saw the attempted parry there from hereticMAGICMAN, but Mike able to just delay it also a little bit. That was all off of one messed up parry from hereticMAGICMAN.
Okay. Almost max meter here for Heretic. Gets the air-to-air. Doesn't drop. Oh, the drop combo is crucial.
RC. Yep,
Oh.
Mike.
Dying with max meter too really hurts.
This is the most important round of the set. Whoever can go up 2-1.
Vortex actually whiffed, wakes up and doesn't get the punish there. Far slash after the grapple. Knows it's not real and blocks the gold burst. That's huge.
So there's the Ozanson as well. Oh no, tries to go for the run-up throw. Mike trying to bait out the burst really hard there as well. 6P isn't able to pick up with the 5K though.
Okay. Testing with the far slash. Gets the counter hit with the mat. Yeah, and just like that, same thing. He knows the grapple's not going to hit. It's all for the follow-up.
Yeah, and it's been working. It's hit almost every single time, too. Mike is constantly trying to run forward and keeps getting clipped by the follow-up.
Yeah, worst case, you close the gap. It's a great decision there from hereticMAGICMAN as he pulls him farther away from the wall, trying to not let him get stuck. Is able to get the kill off there off the grapple, had 50 meter, didn't even need it. hereticMAGICMAN is going to move to potential set point.
Yeah, this is an incredibly fortunate position for them to be in. They have a little bit, they have one game left to give, right? So they can make some mistakes, but
Just one problem.
What's that one problem?
What has happened every time we've seen Mike go down in the set?
He turns it all the way around and wins it.
Oh my god, Mike, this is the scariest version of Mike. If Mike takes you to game 5, game 5 Saftig is just like the worst possible. He's gonna go ram. We've never seen. Okay, have we seen this before?
We've seen this one
Mike
time
played
before.
Ram?
At least once before. I remember it because I remember everyone going,
Oh
what?
my god. So Mike is going to try the Ram here. I mean, starts off pretty well here, throws the sword, but loses track of it. That's okay, though. Away. I mean, looking like a better matchup already here. hereticMAGICMAN pulled in. Goes for the follow-up. No punish.
I get the idea to switch to Ram to have those longer range normals to try and contest against Baiken, right? So one thing about Soul, his farthest normal is 6S, which is pretty good, but Baiken can low profile that with 2H.
Going in for the super. It actually whiffs. It's going to maybe have to burst here, but no. Very weak punish there from Mike. Had meter, too.
Oh, best super
Best
in the
super.
game.
Best super. Absolutely best super. Mike, he knows. He's a real Ram player.
He's been watching the Giuna guides. But yeah, I think that's the switch here, is that you want more range so you can play that footsies game with Baiken in neutral, right? And get good whip punishes against it.
But here's the danger now, is that if this match does go his way, might be having to face the Eno afterwards. But we'll see. Continue here, hereticMAGICMAN, plenty of meter. It's just losing out to far slash.
Yeah, and we're not seeing anything crazy at all from Mike here. It's literally just
best
far slash, heavy
super.
slash, and super.
There's no better super.
That is all Mike is doing, is far slash, heavy slash, and super. That's it. And it's working.
They said fundies. Fundamental.
Finna throw up.
Oh man, what a way to go, dude. Is just dominating there from the range. Like you said, it's simple. The game plan is simple. Did Rekka once, did one hit Rekka once, and otherwise it was actually just far slash, heavy slash, threw the sword one time, Rekka one time. And this is the problem though, is Heretic is going to swap to the Eno, because he also has those extra characters behind him.
Yeah, so now Mike's going to have to make the adjustment, but I still think this is pretty good for Ram. She can use those buttons to stuff out Eno's approach,
I like
right?
that burst. I really like that burst. That's actually a huge positional win.
And
Drops the combo.
That's what we're going to see a lot there. We're going to see Stroke. Stroke to get under the far slash and heavy slash there from Ramifal.
Oh, and Ram eating a grip of damage here. Tries to go for the high-low game. And if Mike doesn't have 50 meter, he's going to get mauled. So this is a huge problem. hereticMAGICMAN, in a hurry, has set this to match point.
Look at the patience here, too. Just willing to play this footsies game as well. The 2S, though, to beat out the Stroke, the big tree.
5P, great stuff. Try to go for the low. Backdashes over it. Ram trying to get some advantage off it, but Heretic goes for the cross-up. Forces him to block the note here. Lands again. Nothing to follow up. Good up back.
Oh, tries to go for the 6P, but the PRC drift forward, puts themselves back into the corner. 6P is going to knock them down.
Yeah, one of the hardest things here. Eno 6P is such a strong move, such a strong tool. Mike is down to one guess here. He has burst, though.
Let's see Super. Hit him with the Megalomania.
That should be it. He just RC, but that is enough. Oh, hereticMAGICMAN is able to take down Mike. And I was so worried about that. Mike's Ram did look good at winning the footsies out, but Heretic says is not a viable option. Heretic has the reaction time to see it coming and will parry it every single time. So test your luck early in the set, take it out of your toolkit.
Yeah, it needs to start incorporating delays.
But on hit, you know.
Yeah, on hit it's fine, but needs to start incorporating delays or going into bite mode.
Absolutely agree. Yeah, there goes for the delay there. Parry comes through. He's able to get the punish. BRC backwards and punishes the backdash.
And that's exactly what you want to see from Test Your Luck. Already just going to town right now against hereticMAGICMAN. Look at this health.
That JK was disgusting. He did JK round start JK forward. Bro, come on. Test Your Luck is making all the right reads right now, but Heretic not going out without a fight, finds the counter hit, a dropped combo, but still a good situation until the bite.
Yep, it's party time. There it is. Counter hit. Gonna be so much damage, forcing the burst there out of hereticMAGICMAN.
Okay, found the counter hit. Look at the floodgates, though, is out of time here. Has to play the footsies, but now you're strapped in. What do you do when you can't use your special moves and you're strapped to her, the demon dude?
Not going to get a hard knockdown, though. Has to go back to neutral here with Nagoriyuki. Pulls out the gun and gets bit for it. You what?
Supers again, though. Supers again. It connects. Oh, my God. 2 meters in a row. You have 2 supers. Why wouldn't you spend them both? Oh, my God. This is so back and forth. An incredible grand finals already starting here. hereticMAGICMAN, a little bit of an advantage, though.
All right, there's that counter hit far slash. Deceptively long range on it. Gets the Ozansen overhead. No meter to convert.
Breaks the wall there. Unfortunately, Tatami is the one to break the wall.
There's gun around start gun. What a madman.
Dude, something we need to see from more Baiken players. The more I see it, the less I think he's a madman. The more I think he's just a genius innovator. Just shoot him.
Yeah, why fight when you have a gun there?
In the air, too. He's always got it. Who said because you're in the air you can't pull that thing? Come on, man.
That is the best projectile in the game.
I think it is. You know, chat talked me out of it last week, and they said that Nagoriyuki clone is the best projectile. I'm done. You guys can't influence me anymore. We're pulling the gun. Yeah, it's Baiken gun.
Round start gun, the Indiana Jones. That's what it is. Bro, he's spinning the sword around everywhere. Nah, just shoot him.
Oh my God. So that is the first game. A hectic and incredible first game. I love that. Oh man, what a grand finals already.
And here we go, jumping into our second game.
Oh no, Beyblade starter.
We got Big Blast Sonic too.
Oh, clone in that stage of the block string. That's a really interesting choice there from testyourluck. That worked out beautiful.
Yeah, gonna break the wall with a nice little air conversion as well. Wow, 5H counter hitting the Beyblade. Can you believe that?
That and getting yourself strapped in now. YRC jumps over. Situation gonna not burst. testyourluck is actually gonna give up too much space.
All right, 5H, yep, gonna spend. Just beat him out with the 5K there. Nothing fancy.
Really, really dangerous situation there to drop your combo intentionally to try and bait the burst out. Worked out okay though. Beyblade is plus. Look at the blood gauge built up so highly here, looking for the bite, but it's forced to burst instead.
Oh, the JS there beating out the startup of the 2H.
Yeah, no footsies from that distance. Not if you don't have the meter to shoot him. But there's the counter.
No RC on that either. Actually pretty surprising. Going to go ahead and use Escabari to tether. All right, to Tommy. Oh my God, catching the catching his backdash there. Gets the overhead with the Ozansen and then goes low.
Hey, so now Heretic trying to put 2 in a row. If he gets 2 in a row, this might be trouble for testyourluck in like the entirety of the set here. Cannot let him get that momentum.
We've seen that testyourluck gets better in long sets the longer that they go on. Now they have hereticMAGICMAN on the back foot here in this round, blocked in the corner, right where they want them. 2K2D and 2H to keep them into the corner there, but the parry on the Dust. Dust is a variable charge. You can let it go at any time, and they were able to parry it.
Yeah, I just knew it was going to be tapped. He shoots him for trying to pull the sword. Dashes up for the aggression. Afterwards, straps in. Look at the blood gauge. What does Nagoriyuki do?
Baiken's the fastest draw in the East, bro.
Oh, no, but a bad burst, and he's going to lose the round off of it. 5K, 6H. Dude.
That was some real high noon shit.
It really was, dude. Oh, my God. Fukyo forward and had his hand on the sword.
And then just get shot.
Oh, my God. That was incredible stuff. 1-to-1. This is
fire already.
This is it. This is it. This is the grand finals. What could I ever need? We've peaked. Strive. How does Strive get better?
Oh, don't say that. It will. It's only going to get better from here.
Oh my God. 1-to-1.
I love the patience there from MAGICMAN around start. You do not want to contest Nagoriyuki in these round start situations. It is so incredibly difficult.
Double Fukyo, the bite whiff. Fukyo backwards, making sure to land as many normals as possible to keep that blood gauge from getting out of management range.
Tatami Gaishi, no combo though. Gets the Yozansen, doesn't spend the meter.
Has access to super, and absolutely he's going to shoot him. It's not enough to kill, but still an amazing scenario. Is able to build up a second shot, and I think he was reaching for it. I think he was reaching for it.
He was reaching for the strap, and there it
is!
Whip
punish. 2H from full screen gets whip punished by the gun.
Bro, gun is proving to be so strong against Nagoriyuki. It's just a full screen whip punish, and Nagoriyuki has such high whip recovery
It's
frame.
just like how Faust can just throw 70 items if he gets full screen with that blood gauge like that, but oh my God, as we speak about it, testyourluck says, no more, I'm not giving you the space.
I think every single round is going to go to the final round here. It's what it feels like, and there's a perfect, that is an exclamation point. testyourluck does not want to deal with any of these shenanigans anymore from hereticMAGICMAN.
For the follow-up there, finds the bite very early. Looking for the reversal, but the parry is a little too far.
All right, 2K2D, able to get the OTG as well.
I think that's part of why we're seeing so much 2K2D is he's got him on notice because of the parry.
Counter hit Escabari as well, has to burst.
Ooh,
that hits every single time. Oh no.
It connects. Oh my God, he parries it. There's just no way. But the tech came through. Let's go for the punish. Afterwards, the burst comes out. He gets punished. 50 meter available, backdashes. You know it's coming.
There's the gun, and it shoots through the clone and is able to close out the game there. hereticMAGICMAN is one game away from the reset.
He just shoots him again. It's just so unreal. No way. The answer is just to shoot him. I've for years, I've jokingly said oh, this character needs a gun. It's all he needs to balance him. Arxis was like, we've heard your cries. We've heard the cry of the community. Oh my God, dude, bro. This is so sick. I'm playing Baiken.
I'm a Baiken main now. All right, counter hit 2H. already has him into the corner, but Test Your Luck waking up with the throw. Counter hit 6H,
no.
so much damage.
Your life bar. Honestly, not even worth the burst. I agree.
If he had meter, that probably would have been dead.
Blood gauge, blood gauge, blood gauge. He pops.
And he's able to combo it as well. Oh my god, hereticMAGICMAN actually trying to go in.
Yeah, I mean, oh, okay, the clone connects. Yeah, didn't want to have to spend all of his meter just FDing there. That's tough.
Oh no, counter hit DP. All right, Test Your Luck is starting to turn on the gas now.
2K2D, very nice. Oh, and same thing there. The parry is attempted, but it does not work out. hereticMAGICMAN back to neutral, try to go for the sweep. Test Your Luck, out footsies.
Yep, able to block the goal burst there, and there we go. We are tying it up 2-2 with a perfect as well.
In like every measurable category, Test Your Luck outplayed him that game. That is what we say. When he turns up, he turns up. Test Your Luck has brought it to game 5.
We are either now getting a reset or this tournament's over.
Dude, it could go either way. I mean, Test Your Luck has played so dominantly all night, so absolutely deserves the victory. But I'm going to be honest with you, I'm selfish. I want more Guilty Gear. I'd love to see a reset here. And in the reset, whoever can win. I just need more games.
This is an incredible grand final set already, and if we do get a reset, it's only going to get more fire.
Okay, let's see it.
Here we go, guys. Could possibly be our final game of the night.
Dash Macro runs down, chases down the backwards Fukio, and there's the burst bait.
Well. Oh, this is, whoa, no.
Oh,
The
no.
tether giveth and taketh away. Able to get the side switch combo thanks to the tether, pulling Baiken back in.
2S, a little too far. Oh my god, spaced it perfectly, and then shoots the Fukio, but he's able to FD, very nice.
If you can't punish it, though, it puts you into a guard crush state.
Good backdash there. JS is putting in a crazy mileage. Honestly, Heretic is using it like actual JS.
I was about to say, JS might love it, right?
Double Fukio.
Great backdash there on the 2K.
Backdash after the tatami this time. Tries to go for the gun again, but he's already in the air. We've seen that Nagoriyuki struggles to jump it on the rising situation, but when he's already over it, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
this might be tournament point.
Exactly. It is a threat now. But hereticMAGICMAN starting off really strong.
Uh-oh.
Tether Nagoriyuki.
Seatbelt. Oh my god, not again.
Throw loops. Again, another throw loop. Are you going to go for another one? Please do. No, tries. Oh my god, what a backdash there on the 2H. Is able to get the punish as well.
Oh, Beyblade actually only connects because they were strapped in. Try to go for the punish there. Has meter. What? Max meter. Didn't use any of it.
Shoot him.
Do something, anything. You have meter. Tries to jump out.
Gun, anything.
Backdash there, continuing to lay on a decent amount of chip here. Look at the blood gauge,
That is
though.
it. It is over. Test Your Luck is your TNS champion.